do a recap of the story. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a little while. That's really loud. Let me turn that down. This is Noah's theme that he built.
Nice.
Love it.
Very like 80s sci-fi,
Yeah.
80s fantasy.
There we go. All right. So welcome back to the story of Unbelievables. It's been
Almost a year, remember?
a long time.
Almost a year and a half.
I want to go through the story and talk about what's happened. And it's going to be through the perspective of an individual you haven't met yet. A dragonborn gentleman who is sitting down across the table from somebody. And he's just been asked what he knows about a group that has been kind of wandering around the Colaris Forest area a little bit. And so he begins to share what he knows. Yes, I do have quite the vision of things with a group of very unlikely heroes. Yes, our story begins in the city of Asodia. Yes, I believe that's where they started. Asodia is a very large town, very large city, very powerful and mighty due to the 45 mages that run the city. In that town, there used to be a gentleman by the name of Orin Blackblade. I believe that's what his name was. Well, he and his the wizards, they can only do so much to keep Asodia safe, and so there's always a contingent of adventurer type people within the city. But of most importance was Orin, the Blackblade's group. Orin was a well-known hero, and the group became known as the Keepers of Asodia, for they had helped Asodia stay safe, going on many missions and keeping things safe. Anyways, I've gone too far into that. So what happened was, at one point, Orin and the Keepers, they went on a mission with the Archmage himself. The Archmage, of course, he's the first wizard, as you all know. He was the first wizard that he, I'm not sure what happened. He went on a mission with Orin and the Keepers, and they were very quiet about it. No one really knew, very mysterious. And he went on this mission, and, only Orin returned, and the Keepers disappeared, and so did the Archmage. Oddly enough, though, we believe, many believe that the Archmage is still alive because, there hasn't been a new First Wizard yet added to the Order, and the defenses of the city, as my understanding, the defenses of the city are tied to the life force of the Archmage, and while they are seemingly waning, they are still in existence. So therefore, we do believe, many do believe, that the Archmage is still around somewhere. Well, right, the Archmage. He went missing, and Orin, many of the wizards didn't like Orin losing the Archmage, and so he was kind of shunned by many, was allowed to keep the hall, almost kicked out of the city, actually, but several of the wizards were okay with him and vouched for him, and had kept him in, and just basically said, stay in the city, and you keep your hall, and just don't get into any trouble. And so he was kind of under city house arrest, sort of, not really allowed to go much. It was just he and his servant, Grug, Grug, that was his name. An interesting goblin fella who had some interesting cuisine, I've heard or seen or whatever. Anyways, after many months, maybe years, I'm not really quite sure of the timeline between when Orin stopped being the hero of the city and he began to recruit others. And so he started going into the town, and he found a gentleman who well, I use the word gentleman loosely, maybe. I don't know. He was a bear of a man, literally, quite literally. I believe I've seen his hands turn into bears. Bare hands, that is. Not bears themselves, of course. Well, he was a tavern. He worked in a tavern called the Furry Spectre, or the Hairy Ghost. That's what it is. The Hairy Ghost. Somewhere around. That's a new name for you. Somewhere around this area, towards the northeastern portion of the city. He was adopted, I believe, by the owners there, and Oren recruited him and basically told his adopted parents, like, hey, you should let him go somewhere. Encourage him to leave the tavern, and he did, oddly. Well, that was him, and then Oren ran into, I don't remember if this was the order that he ran into these people, but he ran into a couple of three individuals technically. One was a half-elf or an elf, I don't remember. A thief was getting in trouble, along with his little friend, some kind of rat panda-y thing. I think they call them tanukis. But they were in a little bit of trouble, and Oren was able to get them out of said trouble. The other one never really quite panned off. He helped for just a little bit, but the Tanuki truly seemed to desire companionship, friends, so much to the sense that he's been able to create his own friend that's changed and morphed over time. But you'll find that he also just likes to be around people. I've seen him on the shoulders of many a people before. He just enjoys people a lot. Well, but that wasn't it. There was also another one, a half-orc. He's probably the most normal-ish of them all, except for the giant wicked gauntlet on his hand. That's kind of freaky stuff. But yes, he was just running away from a very dark place, the chasm. Yes, I don't know how he got out, but he somehow got out, and he was trying to find his way. And he just agreed to join, I guess, because he had nothing better to do. I don't know, but maybe looking for power and a way to feel stronger and not feel abused by those who've oppressed him before. Anyways, then there was, I believe, well, he's kind of a child, but not really. I believe he's an old man, actually, in a child's body. He also sees things, much like I see things, but he seems displaced, as if time is weird around him. I can't fully understand him. He's an enigma to me, and I think to many. Well, this group, I would say they're a very unbelievable group of heroes, and I think they've even taken that upon as their name, is the Unbelievables, and have continued on. Well, these Unbelievables, like I said, they met Oren, and Oren took them back to their house. I believe that the child came later, but anyways, Oren took them back to their house, introduced them to Grug and some of his food, and they partaked in some of his strange, interesting food. And yes, and then Oren explained what they were doing. He really needed help with getting to understand what was going on with the Archmage. You see, Oren believed that the Archmage, the wizards, the other 44 wizards, I guess, he thought maybe, just maybe, some or one or all of or any of them set the Archmage up, and it's actually maybe there's something nefarious there, but he couldn't, of course, uncover it because he was part of it, so he needed some other people to find out. So he started recruiting this group so that they might take jobs from the different wizards and eventually work their way up and learn some information about the Archmage's disappearance. Maybe there was a conspiracy or something. That's kind of what he thought, I guess. So, anyways, they took a job for the 44th Wizard. Clearing the 44th Wizard, the new 44th Wizards. They took a job for him to clear the tower of the old 44th Wizard who had died and left quite the mess. And they went through there, and there were water elementals and all kinds of weird creatures. I do believe one of them almost drowned, actually. But they made it up through the tower, and they got to the top, and they were able to clear that out. And they even believe they have the ghost of the 44th Wizard. He's kind of like tied to this weird monkey fish thingy that they ended up taking home, this coral capuchin. I think that's in their house now as well. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But anyways, after that, they went back, and I think that's actually where the child came in. He had a vision and came to the door at that point, I believe. Maybe it was before. I can't quite remember the timeline. It's been a while since I've had this vision. Then they went to another wizard. I don't remember which one. One of the lower ones, 40 something, 42 maybe. I think it was 42. Anyways, they went to him, and he's the master of fear magic, and they were given a quest a task to go ahead and take care of the problem that was being had. There was the caravans that would frequently take things up from Asodia all the way up to Kartaria, the dwarven city. As you might know, that route brought many things, but of most importance were these magical crystals that would go up and store energy. They were very fragile and very important. Well, for whatever reason, because the Archmage has disappeared or whatever, but many of the enemies have become bold against the city of Asodia, and so they were tasked with the task. I know that sounded redundant, but whatever. They were given the opportunity to help stop the druids, and the master of fear magic, he had given them an item to strike some fear into their hearts, and so they did. They went forward. They find the druids. They ended up going into their glade even and clearing out the fear. Oh, well, interestingly enough, though, they did kill a unicorn while they were in there, and happened to be Kalar, who is, as you may be aware, who is the whole reason the Kalaris Forest is even in existence or any power within it. So that wasn't great. He was corrupted, but I'm sure there could have been another way to handle it than just straight up murdering him. But nope, they murdered him, and they stole his horn even. It was kind of crazy, which actually works out in their favor. We'll get to that though. Instead, so further north they went there, and there's a corrupted glade, and after they were able to clear out the corrupted glade, some crazy stuff happened with visions and holding on to some darkness or orb and whatnot. But anyways, they continued on. They went north to the city of Kartaria. Interesting side note, along the way, the one they call Bruce, he found an interesting artifact, a horn that had, I think, ale in it of some kind. Lots of it, I think. Anyways, he found that, and I think he stole it from some pixies. I'm pretty sure that's what he did. Beat them up and stole it from them. And, yes. Anyways, they went to Kartaria, and they went into Kartaria. Now, interesting fact, when you have a gauntlet that looks pure evil and from the chasm, and you go into the city that is defending against the chasm, they don't look too kindly upon that. And so, that individual Smith was basically chased out. Well, they all were. And Adam, I believe it was shot many times, almost killed. I'm pretty sure he was on death's door. Maybe, bleeding out and almost dead. He was pretty pissed about it later on, if I recall. Anyways, they ended up returning back to Asodia. Oh, another side note. Bruce also started talking with a gentleman at a tavern. Started working up a deal with him of some kind. I guess he wants to be a franchise owner of many taverns. Quite fascinating. Hey! So they went back. They returned back to Esodia. They returned their quest and said, "Hey, we've finished taking care of the druid problem." So the next thing to do would be to find another wizard and get a job. But before that happened, a knock came on their door. A gnome by the name of Eldon Bafflestone. He came to their door and knocked on that, and he was looking for the keepers of Esodia, and this group informed him that the keepers were not there anymore, but they were maybe the new keepers on the block. And so they kind of took on that name, but not really. I mean, it was just kind of a joke more than anything. Anyways, he asked them if they could help, since he had known Orin before, and so he asked them if they could help. And they said, "Oh, sure, yeah, we'll help." What was the question? Oh, that's right. It was there was some issue in the forest, the Nephilim forest, that a darkness was coming out of the living dungeon that was shaped like a badger. It sounds kind of strange, but these kind of things happen in this world. Anyways, they agreed that they would help, and they took their path back through the Kalaris forest, through Kalaria, and Bruce was able to speak with his friend there and talk about getting some magical herbs or something that would make the food and drink better. They went through the Kalaris forest, and interestingly enough, without Kalar there, the forest had become rather corrupted and dark again. Well, so that meant they needed to do something about it. Well, I mean, I guess they could have ignored it, but it was their fault in the first place that things were like this. So they actually did. They took it upon themselves to restore Kalar. They went down into a cave and found a place where Kalar was reborn, taking upon vows upon themselves. I don't remember exactly what each one of the vows are. Hopefully they remember their vows. But I don't remember that.
I took the vow of getting 1d6 hit points everywhere.
Vow of healing, I
Yes.
believe was one of them, where they just randomly heal.
I vow not to die.
Anyways, Kalar was reborn and restored, and actually another artifact was found there. A hammer of great power, the one they called Smith. I don't think that's actually his real name, but that's what they called him. He picked that up, and it's interesting because I'm pretty sure that hammer is evil, but or good. It could be either one. I guess it could be good, depending on how it's wielded. Anyways, they continued on. They ended up going back to the glade to restore that, and at the glade they met the Cult of Eternal Night. Well, they didn't know it was the Cult of Eternal Night at the time. They just knew it was some crazy, dark, magic, shadowy type people, and lots of shadowy creatures. And they defended well against it, while Kalar restored the glade back to its former power. But this also caused the leader of that cult to run away and flee in the direction that they were actually going. So they continued on to go to Nephilim, which brought them through the town of Penmer. Now in Penmer, they uncovered that one of the guild leaders of the, I do believe it was the mining guild, was actually in league with this cult and was trying to do something, help them out, gave them safety within crystal caverns, which were nearby, and ended up leading them right to, leading these unbelievables right to where the cult camp was. They confronted the cult, finally maybe put down the cult. I'm not entirely sure, but they did go into a room and find a mirror with some figure behind it, and quickly that figure disappeared and the mirror broke or just stopped, or I don't know. Anyways, they end up leaving the cavern. They fought a dragon, actually. It wasn't a very powerful dragon. I mean, they bested it pretty quickly. But they did defeat a dragon. And then they continued on their way to the city of Nephelbin. And in Nephelbin, they learned, they saved the city from an attack that was happening when they first arrived. And then from the council, they were able to learn a little bit more and get a little bit of help, maybe. I don't remember if they had real help or not. They also, interestingly, ended up stopping at one point. I think this was after they went to this dungeon, but they ended up creating something called pie atoms or atom pies. Atom pies, I believe is what it's called. seems quite delicious. I've only seen glimpses of it in my vision, but it seems very, very good. Anyways, they carried on. They went to this badger, living dungeon badger thing, and they proceeded through there, fought some creatures, banished some creatures, and then ended up confronting some kind of shadowy being again, and defeated that, and destroyed the heart of the dungeon. Well, that did take care of the dungeon, but unfortunately it was something of a ruse for the shadowy creature. See, they ended up releasing the power of this shadowy creature, and it helped collapse the dungeon. They were able to safely make it out, thankfully. But this shadowy creature was now released. This power of this creature was now released into the world around them. Well, they returned back to Neffelbin, and they didn't know where to go next, but got some information from Eldon, who came back just in time. Had received a message from Grug, who had received a message from Orn the Blackblade, who had at this time completely disappeared. Actually, he had completely disappeared well long before that. And he had given a message about, I believe he said something about a great dark lord or something, and how his power was now free, or how he went to go check on his some containment of some kind that they had, and that containment is broken, and that there was more to this individual, and that the elves of Oleon would have more information about this Dark Lord. And so he encouraged the Unbelievables to go to Oleon, find out more. So that's where they decided to go next. They headed towards Oleon. As they were heading towards Oleon, Bruce, that's a very big picture of Bruce. Bruce ended up meeting some of his family. An individual that was his name was Uncle Dara, and he met Uncle Dara and saved him from an attack. Sort of. I think Uncle Dara probably could have handled it himself, but he would welcome the saving or the help. And anyway, so he met the clan, and they talked talked about needing to do some kind of ritual, and found out that this was all his family, and that Bruce never went through this ritual to determine whether he really was a man or not, or something like that. And so he had to go through this man ritual, or rite of passage. Yeah, it's not man ritual. Rite of passage. That's what it was. Anyways, so he began to go through the ritual, and as he was going through the ritual, a few things happened. Smith ended up, well, I think he did that earlier. He ended up creating some weird creatures, and Smith and Adam were trying out one of this weird flyy creature and thing, unicorn, terror of the night creature. Anyways, while they were doing that, one of their companions, the furry one, the Midnight was his name, he wandered off and went off on his own and got captured. He almost got so captured that he was going to be stuck there for good, but somehow managed to get free, and nothing happened as a result of that, thankfully. He got free and reconnected with his group, and then the ritual continued on. Bruce was inside of his little hut thing that got built for him, and eventually was pulled out of there. He pooped in there. Yep. It smelled horrible, too, I would assume. Anyways, he got pulled out of there and became a big old bear. And was told that he's the chosen one. You know how everyone is always the chosen one in these kind of stories and tales and whatnot. Chosen one, meant to reunite the clans or some garbage like that. Anyways, with that done, the group decided to go back to Asodia, which was facilitated by the magic of Smith, who was able to teleport them back from Neffelbin to Asodia, I believe. Maybe he teleported from there. I don't remember. He ended up teleporting somehow. And then they talked to Grug, didn't get much information, sold some things, got some money. They did a few things in town, but then they decided they'd go back. And so they headed back to Nephelbin, and that's where they're at now. I believe they're currently at Nephelbin, on their way to Olean, and this is quite an interesting group, I would say. Don't you think? The individual across the way, he's got a hood on. He pulls his hood back. You see a lizard head.
Yes. I was wondering what happened to them, and you seem to know a little bit too much. I'm gonna need you to keep that quiet.
Oh, certainly. I would definitely.
Yeah, I don't believe you. These are my friends, and yeah.
And then you just hear. And we're back to you guys.
That's so cool.
Adam staggers and
Tiberius got killed again.
he puts his
Not
Adam
Tiberius.
staggers and just puts his hand on a tree.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
You step on my line, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you talked for 30 minutes. I think I get one joke. Adam remains quiet for 2 minutes.
I was going to say, actually, what happens is, while you hear all this story, is actually Adam wakes up from it, and he had seen this in a vision.
Okay, Adam. Oh, we're in Nephelbin?
Yeah.
We wake up. Adam. He's the big bad. Am I alone in the room? Or am I in my own room?
I assume so.
Last time we stayed in Nephelbin, I was alone in my room.
Sounds good.
No
Just go.
place like home.
Yep.
He's gonna kill us all. Hate that guy. He just goes back to sleep.
I knew it was no good.
Now, okay,
He tried to eat me on several occasions.
can I ask, outside of character, was the last thing we decided to do was to go back to where your clan is? Because they were.
It goes to go back up to
I
Elf
think
City.
I think what we talked about was going up to the other city we've not been to yet,
Olean?
Olean.
I thought we had.
But
Okay, go ahead.
but I think what really Bruce wanted to do was go take out the gnolls.
Yes, yeah. I thought that was the last thing you were saying you wanted to do.
Oh,
we said we can go help
I
you.
think that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
What was the issue with the gnolls?
They
They're
were attacking the clan.
they kicked my clan out and kind of terrorizing my clan.
Cool.
So Adam tries to lay back down. Is it like the middle of the night still, or is it early morning? Or
Early morning at this point.
he doesn't go back to sleep. He just is staring at the ceiling, thinking.
You're pretty sure to actually. You have the option. You have a way of knowing where that vision was in the timeline.
But I just woke up. I don't
Yeah.
want to use my 5th level spell.
No, it doesn't require a spell.
Where it was in the timeline?
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, Jeff's telling me something I don't understand about your abilities.
What's Adam?
So I just had a dream.
Yes.
Can you see my dreams?
I am
When I dream?
aware of them.
That's the worst sentence I've ever heard. What is that? What do you mean you're aware of my dreams?
I can sometimes tap into them.
Tell me what I was just dreaming.
But your dreams I can't. But your visions I can.
Did I just have a vision, or was that a
You
dream?
did have a vision.
Okay.
Sometimes I can display them for you. This one was not displayed.
Yeah, because I was
What do you want to
unconscious.
know?
Where did that take place?
That was in the past. Just recently past, but
Can you give me an approximation of...
a few days ago.
Okay. Do you know the location?
The location is very cloudy to me. I believe it's at least on this continent.
Shake it again and try again.
Turn it off.
Good old Corey.
Okay. Corey, do you have any implication? Sorry. Do you have any, I'm going to say application in my visions to find out if they are 100% accurate or if they are partially hypothetical at any point?
Calculating. Rerouting. Calculating. I'm not entirely sure. The timeline around you is fuzzy.
Yeah, I just don't think that lizard man is my friend. That sounds like a bunch of bull to me. But
Dick Rick.
We don't say his name. Thank you. Thank you so much, Corey. I'm planning a war, so I need you to be quiet now. Thank you.
Okay.
And just lays back down and stares at the ceiling.
This isn't like some sort of
Re-intro.
hint
Come
that,
back.
like, yeah.
I wish.
That would be awesome.
I want him. I was like, I really hope Nick walks through the door. Right?
I know.
That would be amazing.
That would have been so funny.
I'd be
if
like,
you
your
didn't
dead level
tell
of
us.
dedication of not even including a chair yet would be excellent.
And here
You
you
guys
go.
are hiding behind the bed, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
Great.
It's in that closet behind you the whole time. So
Stuff, so.
You're just down talking to your wife in the living room. They're just hanging out and catching
Nick,
up.
come on up now. No, I wish I could get him to come
I
up.
did that in my
Um,
other game with Natalie and some other friends. I just had another friend of ours wait outside, and I called him. He just came in
Nice.
to the basement.
cool.
They all know him, and he just joined the
No,
game
I
for
just-
one session.
I just like using him every once in a while.
Braden, did we finish the quest to get those gathered plants to into the wooded grove?
I
Did we give those?
I think we gave them back.
Can we see the full view? Because I don't think we did.
We went
I
to-
still have them.
The plants
We went to
the
Clark.
that we
night,
gathered when we killed the Hydra?
the night stalker flowers. I have
Okay.
I
I think we.
the village of
Because-
Calaria.
First
Right.
of all, in the Dragonborn story, this whole section, and I got my artifact. And that's kind of
Wooded
important.
Grove. Where's the Wooded Grove?
Because Calaria was the
Calaria.
place you were
Okay.
making that deal to help make that ale, right?
Yes.
And we haven't.
I don't think we've been back.
We haven't gone back.
Because I guess when
Wooded
we
We
came
went back to the
back-
Sodia, and
We've
I
gone back
talked
to
to.
Penmer as well.
Yes.
Benmer, you guys didn't go back. No,
we would have passed.
We went back after the minor
You know what? No, we.
episode.
Yeah, we did. But just recently, we teleported to
And then we
Esodia
went
and then
back
teleported back to Neffelbin,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So we're in Neffelbin.
Yeah, we went to Sodia and we went to the Hairy Ghost and got Duncan and Lavelle some of the flowers, I think,
Right.
to experiment with.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
but you haven't been to
But we've
Kalari
not been to Caloria yet.
with the.
With the same, yeah.
Right.
So that's where you made that deal.
Rats.
And by I have them, I mean I'm just
wish we
holding
wouldn't have-
everyone's bag.
Going back
I'm
to
just holding the bag.
You are holding
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Oh, back to.
If you guys want to know, we have 4 orbs of light, an orb of direction, a drift globe, a horn of Kalar.
4 orbs of light.
Yes, he gave us a lot. Just over 10,000 gold, 74 platinum, and we have 5 items that the average price we could sell them back at is 250 gold each. They were all things that weren't magical, or it's like a pearl of silver, brass cloth tabard. I can't read my writing. A carved wooden staff studded in platinum, and a platinum cloth vest. So I'm sorry, 4 items at 250 gold each. So we have if you ever want to buy stuff, I'm just holding. Adams just has a small bag of holding with all that junk in there, just to remind. And it's been a year, so
Nice.
remember we have all that stuff.
I have down that I have 373 gold, but I don't think I was carrying gold, so I must have given that to you.
Yeah,
And
probably
No,
your
I-
share of the gold, but you.
Okay.
were
No, I,
not
I actually
carrying
distinctly
gold.
remembered we had some gold passed out, and I made a subtraction. So now that is your gold. That is not
Okay.
here. Yeah.
can I give it back to you? Because I just double checked my vows.
I feel like you gave it to somebody.
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
What's your vow?
I don't remember.
Not
You're
allowed
not
to carry
carry
stuff
stuff
beyond what
that-
I need.
Oh,
It's actually not too painful. It's like a D12 of damage a day or something like that.
Yeah.
Still.
does anyone? I just realized I didn't bring a
Oh,
pencil.
that's
Does anyone have an extra pencil? I can
Oh
use?
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
373 gold.
I have the eyes of the eagle, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I
We have the
373.
thrill of the fight.
I have the purple side.
So, I also have 4 units of Elder Shadow Drake Essence and a Scroll of Fear.
Nice.
Very nice.
Whoa.
I think
I've got
our
my
characters need to
personal
talk
bag
about
of
creating scrolls in our downtime. It's something I have not utilized yet.
Next
as a
level.
character.
Next level.
You can do it.
Um.
I can start doing it real cheaply and quickly starting in level 10.
Yeah. Oh, that's. I mean, if we ever had a time of like, you're back at Esodia for a weekend, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I spend
I
the
do
time
have-
making a scroll because it takes. I can't do it quickly or cheaply.
Okay.
I have the Arcana
have
score to do it
a-
normally,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Invisibility
but if you can do it better,
Yeah, for like a quarter of the
Yeah, I
price.
forgot I had the next.
Or something
I'll
like
run
that. I
your
can't remember
errands
what
while
it
you
is.
make us scrolls or something.
Well, I'll need help.
Sure,
Yeah.
we can double up. That's a great.
Yeah.
That's a great way to have extra things. You know, utility spells. We don't need that often.
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna kind of. We're at Gnome Place Like Home. Is that right? Okay. I'm gonna get up a little bit earlier. I'm just gonna go down to the bar and talk to Folly.
Good morning.
Hi, Tafali. Do you have any, I don't know, what do you drink in the mornings around here?
Ale.
Okay.
Juice.
Juice?
You do have juice.
What kind of juice do you have?
Apple. We get it from north, from Snowhaven.
That is acceptable. Yes, please.
All right.
I like an apple juice and an ale.
All right.
Thank you. Brings them and just going back and forth.
We do have some ciders as well. That would be the two basically combined.
This is better.
All right, that's fine.
I'm just kicking his feet on the stool. He's just going.
I'm sure you hear Bruce snoring.
I had this song in my head. And he's just whispering about like who could be bait? Oh, it's a good ambush. Just kind of mumbling to himself.
Double fisting.
Apple juice and ale. That's awesome.
All right, the rest of you eventually wake up. Probably all in separate rooms of some kind, unless you slept in the same room with somebody else.
The chain demon. That's why.
That's why I didn't.
That's the leader of the
why I
gnolls.
didn't escape.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we
Yeah.
haven't gone up there yet.
So I don't know where we learned about the chain demon, but we learned about that.
I did.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Oh, right.
He had a little buddy time, a little hangout time with the chain demon. Which I don't think we've been told it's a chain demon. We just know it's a fiend with chains, and we're like, well, we've all played D&D before. We know where this is going.
Oh, I feel like I don't even know about. Well, we probably would have
I
talked about
told
it
you
at some point.
guys.
Adam, as you're
Before-
sitting there,
You might
the
have
older gnome Warlin
No.
walks out. Oh,
At some point.
it's you.
Yeah.
Hey, Warley. You making any atom pies?
Pie Adam.
Hmm?
Pie Adam.
Dyslexia affects millions of children every single year.
What?
Yeah, make any recently?
Yes, they're so quite well, actually.
Oh, great.
It was a genius idea.
Sorry?
It was a good idea.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
Pie Adam. Fine, Adam pies.
You can't hear me. I'm whispering your
Jeez, I'm not that old.
Oh, wow. That's good hearing.
No, I am that old. I don't remember.
How old are you?
Shut up! He walks back in the other room.
Bye, Warley. See you later.
Can't hate this old man.
My favorite kind of man.
All right, what else you doing?
See if you're awake.
Hi.
Ale, please.
Okay.
Make a tree. Tree ales, please.
A tree of ale?
Sure, that sounds good.
I don't have a
He's still drunk.
barrel.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Ever
You
since
hear
I-
in the back, he wants the whole barrel. What? The whole? What does he think I am made of? Fine. And you just hear.
I guess I should go back and help him. So I go back.
He's just standing. Poor Warlin is standing by the barrel, trying to pick it up, and he can't at all. I think I pooped myself.
Orlin,
He
go
thinks
fix
he's
yourself
gross.
up and then I'll just take tree
You?
ales.
Hey,
Oh, that's why she said the barrel, because she
Get an
thought you
ale
said
and
tree.
an apple juice.
Tree ales.
You
Yes.
You take
want
a sip of each.
3 ales.
Three
Same thing
ales.
as
I'll
cider.
tell her that. Ah,
But it costs
sweetie,
twice as
it
much.
was 3 ales.
But it's like getting
I
two
know,
ciders.
I just thought it'd be funny to see what.
Yeah, but I need to be efficient with my 3,000 gold.
Yes,
Right,
but
whatever.
This apple
Anyways,
juice is cheaper. These two together are cheaper than 2 ciders, and this is like cider if you do this.
That's a fair point.
Is
So get 2 things off the dollar.
Tafali
menu
still around?
Instead of a
Is this
What's the
the?
dollar?
Do you guys have the breakfast pies?
oh yes, yes, yes.
I'll have one of those.
All right. She goes in.
I'll take 3 of those.
You heard him, Morley. Get him a tree of doughs. Where are you from, by the way?
Where am I from?
Yeah.
Here apparently.
The forest
my,
that we
my
were
tribe,
in.
Yeah.
right around the corner.
She comes out.
Is that
Tafali
kind of a
comes
mind
back
trick
out.
for you there, bud?
Lot. That's why I'm getting 3 ales.
Cool.
So Tafali eventually comes out with the ale and pies. They're like a berry pie. They're not a. Yeah, she went with more of a berry pie this morning.
You know, Bruce, it's kind of startling when you. I don't know. That's fine. Keep going. When you find out new information about your past and trauma, I just want you to know that I'm always willing to talk about those kind of things. I'm totally kidding. I know. No. I hate talking about that kind of stuff. But if you want to drink about it anytime, that's fine.
Okay, go.
Okay. Cheers. Apple juice.
Weston's kind of standing nearby, just watching,
Oh yeah, they
keeping
keep-
guard.
Who?
Weston,
Warland gives him a look like.
Well, Rallick is asleep on the roof of the building.
cool.
He was outside my window. What's up, buddy?
This guy over here is just really creeping me out.
I have to agree.
Smith's friend. I don't like it.
Is it really a friend? Or a servant?
Just watching out.
I think you could snap him in half, dude. I don't worry. I don't know.
Is this the?
What are you worried about?
The actual, being.
He's
guy.
What? Hold on, I'll
Because
look
didn't
at the
we have like a
description.
ghost or a zombie following us around for a little bit?
That's what
That's not him. That was a specter. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there
That only lasts 20. That only lasts until
Okay.
like 24 hours or something like that. This is
Cool.
a night servant. They, you know what I'm looking for, Jeff? Where it says like they look.
No, I know all that. I'm pulling them up.
Okay.
I just have to log into. No, not that one. I just have to log into Hero Forge real quick. Hero Forge.
It will always look fiendish in nature and will always look suspicious for those around it.
I don't like him.
We should really just throw a blanket over him or something.
Is
A
Smith-
large cloak.
Is Smith down here?
Maybe like
Yeah,
a,
I'm
a big
eating
white sheet
breakfast pie with you
the
guys.
whole-
Smith
like a
down here?
like a hospital.
That's
gown
why he's
with a
down
hood.
here.
Can we throw a blanket over him or something?
I mean, we could, but he wouldn't care. But then he couldn't keep watch.
Is he as big as a human?
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like a dude. He looks like a dude wearing armor.
Oh,
Just kind of fiendish looking.
With about $4,000 of dental work. Poor guy.
Slight
Smith,
underbite.
Can he step outside and just watch outside for a little? Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'd rather keep him close
I don't
by.
know why he keeps getting closer to me.
Does he smell real good? Like, can he smell really good? Because of his giant
Nostrils.
nostrils, lack of nose. What's his name?
Wesson.
It's a really mild name for this man. Okay.
Does he make any noise?
Yeah, when he walks around, he you've heard him like little grunts. He speaks. He's spoken a few times, and you haven't understood what he said, but it sounds fiendish.
Does he sound angry?
Kind of, yeah. We've established it sounds German
Ah, yeah.
because we were training
Angry.
Rallick.
All right.
Ich Lin
Yeah.
Rosenstein.
So, do you guys want to grab a booth and talk about what's next?
Yeah, let's.
All right.
Let's do that.
Seems like a good idea.
I'm gonna sit on the wall side so I can keep an eye on Wesson.
Okay.
I just don't trust him.
Cool. So we're at No Place Like Home.
I like that.
I do like that.
So
The TV, having the
I like him zooming in.
I like it down on the other end too, so I can just before when I put it over here.
Yeah.
Try and look, I was like, "What are you guys looking at over here?"
Uh-huh.
this works.
So that's weird. I think I slept a really long time,
Like relative to what?
like a year.
Wait, huh?
No, we were just together last night.
We were
No, it feels like 11-ish months before. I don't know. Time's a flat circle. I don't know. This feels strange. Are we still decided on what we're doing next?
I don't remember. It feels like it was a long time ago.
Oh, well, that's what
Weird.
you're referencing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm there now.
I would
Time
like to
between
go.
games passed in really passed in
I would like to go try to take out those gnolls. As long as they're regular gnolls.
I know there was a thing with a chain.
I think that's gnolls. Yeah, we need to.
It seemed a bit more powerful than the Knolls House. Didn't get away.
I feel like
They
I owe.
kind of had to leave Brindrug behind and then re-summon him later.
Okay.
They just never know how to go.
I feel like I owe it to my tribe to take them out. If I'm supposed to be their
Protector and the chosen.
bloody tribe or something, I gotta take care of them. So.
How will we know if we come across any of these other tribes that they mentioned? The rats and boars and wolves and tigers? Because you look like a regular human. I imagine they do as well.
Yeah.
Until you make them angry.
Well, I feel like Midnight, you might be able to be a good lookout for stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. You can help us. You've got good senses. As we go along, maybe we'll. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can I ask an insensitive question? Is it like,
Always.
thank you. Is it rude to go up and ask somebody, "Hey, are you part tiger?" Is that like not a? I mean, is that like
I
a?
would
Is that like?
imagine
Is that like a?
kind of rude.
Okay, I don't know if that was like a microaggression or if that was like not okay to just walk up to someone and say, "Hey, are you a half boar? You look half boar." I don't know if that was
That one might be worse than Tiger.
if you're
Tiger
boorish
might be
against boars, but I'm not.
Boy, you are bringing it today.
This whole
I
conversation,
had a lot of
Espresso,
espresso.
yeah.
this whole conversation is getting very boring.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
We need
bored
one more
just
board
hearing
joke.
all these
Are we like actually talking about like going and attacking a stronghold of? I'm not against
Gnolls.
this.
Plus their leader.
Plus
Chain
their
Man.
fiendish leader. Is that what's really happening?
I
I just want you to say yes, so I know
Yes.
what you're
I
thinking.
mean,
That's what you want. Okay.
At the same time, I want to help, but I also know that it's fairly risky.
It's so funny when you first started playing this game, your voice was so much higher.
I wanted to ask you too.
Yeah, something happened to you.
When you mentioned the half elf, that was a real thing. I forgot about that.
Who
Like
was
there
it?
was somebody else that played with you. I think this was before you joined, right?
My cousin.
For like a day.
Oh,
Your
that's
cousin
right.
played for like
Because
one
he was
session.
visiting from Washington.
Yeah,
I was
I
just
forgot about
talking
that.
with my mom about that earlier, and she was like, "No, he wasn't part of the original." I
was
was
like
yes,
4
he
years
was.
ago,
He
wasn't
was
it?
there. You
3
were
years
all
ago.
It was a while
It was
ago.
good.
Yeah.
It was not 4 years
I
ago. but it
I
was
started
like
with you
3
guys,
years.
I think, in June or July of 2019.
Yeah.
You
was
were
pretty
after the
young.
water tower, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he was right after the Water Tower. Session 3.
After Bruce almost drowned.
Okay, so
in a water elemental.
wait, so Midnight, you're down. I mean, like, I'm just wondering where you're at. I'm not saying yes or no.
I'm not a yes or a no. I mean, at the same time, I want to help with this, but I've also experienced their leader's force firsthand, and I just don't know if that's something we're ready for yet.
What sort of incentive would help you? Or make you not want to do it? Are you going to stay on the fence until we make a decision?
I'm pretty much going to stay
Okay.
kind of where I'm at with it. I'm fine with whatever we do,
Smithy?
I know that we're supposed to get to Olean, but I'm not sure what our sense of urgency is.
You know what? When our boss doesn't contact us for a month, I don't feel that urgent about it.
That's
Personally.
And when he decides to go missing on his own.
Yeah, right.
He did send somebody first.
When he doesn't give us a timeline, we don't have a timeline. We can go party with some bear people. It's I think it's sort of...
Good to finish the party.
Bruce, okay, I want to ask a question objectively. I'm just wondering. Okay? I like you. I want to help you, and probably by extension your people. I just want to know what's in it for me.
What time of year is it? Like season?
Fall.
It's a bit fallish.
Does the season let you know whether you're going to punch me or not?
Kind of.
Okay. I literally just objectively would like to know. I mean, I understand the goodwill of all living creatures. Anything else?
Midnight's been there. I have no idea what. You get to. Listen to this. Listen to me. Listen.
Okay, Dad.
Listen to me. If you kill a gnoll. No. If we do this and we live, I will make you another necklace with an ear.
A Noli.
Adam just sits like this for a minute.
Or their leaders here if we kill the leader.
And if you kill a gnoll, we can make earrings with a gnoll's ears.
No.
We could see.
I want the ear of the fiend.
Okay.
Seems fair.
I've never felt so motivated in my entire life.
Maybe there's already maybe a bounty on the Knolls. Maybe we can ask around.
I don't think they'd be.
Seems pretty new and too wild.
Yeah,
But
too wild.
you don't have to
And
do
too
that.
dangerous
I just
as
wanted
well.
to know what was actually in it for me. I'm kind of...
I have.
That's what I can promise you.
I have a
Okay,
feeling anyone
okay.
else.
I don't know what else they have to offer.
I have a feeling that anyone else who tried to go after the Knolls probably didn't make it back. I barely made it out of there. But I do see also
You're a little
that
slippery little guy too, so...
your tribe could also be in danger from these Knolls and that they do need to be removed. I just don't know if we have the capability to do that. That's more my concern.
The cave... Was that the cave your tribe used to live in and they kicked him out? Is that...
I believe so.
Huh.
Yes.
Huh. Yeah. It's weird. I don't even want to help them because I'm scared. But I have a hunch. And I don't know. Fiends coming up to the moral world and leading small bands of gnolls, kicking whole tribes of powerful people.
I mean, there's
I-
that, but we also did just take out a shadow being.
That's what I was about to say. The
Well,
world's
that-
acting crazy right now, and I
that
feel like we
could
shouldn't
be-
leave any stone unturned.
But it's also entirely possible that's why this.
Exactly.
Because how recently did Dar say that they were kicked out? I don't
How long
remember.
ago was my tribe kicked out of there?
I don't know if we actually told you that ever.
I'm trying to think of it.
I don't know if he did.
And honestly, if we keep bumping into these shadow dark lords,
Yeah, Dark Lord fragments.
yeah, I think as much information as possible is really actually talk. Not just, I mean, obviously the world's advantage, but our advantage. And actually, I really kind of like your tribe, so I'm pretty much on board. I just, yeah.
I just know that there's already two pieces of this Dark Lord spirit out there.
Yeah, I know.
That's part of my concern. I don't think there'd be another piece on this continent if it was locked away from itself.
Yeah,
But-
me neither. But
There's
like,
even just the slightest chance that killing this thing could help free him.
and from what I know, the Shadow Realm is not the same as the Fiendish realms. It's just it being a coincidence. If it's a coincidence, it's a coincidence. I kind of would want to know about. If we're literally going up and down the continent fighting bad things, I kind of just
I'd like to know where he am.
and there's not many opportunities you can go face a whole pack of evil with a whole tribe possibly to back you up.
I don't know my tribe. I don't know Dara very well, but I think based on what little I know of them, I think that we could get some support too.
It's true. If we all went up there with their tribe, I think we'd have a better chance.
I have another idea too.
You can even check with Gurun.
I was about to say.
Oh,
I made friends with him. They helped make a little alliance there.
that would be tremendous.
That's really 2 tribes.
I think that's more of a tribe and a city, but same idea.
We're talking about the tree.
The tree, yeah.
Oh wait,
The tree, yeah. It's really, yeah.
no, it's kind of 2 tribes. Yeah,
I think we're kind of at
the tribe in the 100th of the forest.
We should get going. Let's keep talking on the road.
That's a good idea.
Now,
One way or another,
we
we're
have
heading
to-
north.
Huh?
One way or another, we're heading north.
I just think this would be I want to take a little detour and execute a few gnolls, right? Like, isn't that how the saying goes?
I like that plan. I mean, that was my intention while you guys were doing all that.
Is there a
Cool
name
stuff.
for my tribe? Did they say when?
They didn't say that.
Let's head to talk to Dara and find out what sort of support they can offer. We can stop and talk to Goram and go from there.
Cool.
Sound good?
I think so.
Like the
Smith,
only
are you
problem
in?
with
Yeah.
Goron.
I just want to take it one step at a time. It's just weird, isn't it?
Seems like we're
There's
a
gotta
lot
be-
better at planning now.
Yeah. No. I
Sounds
don't know.
weird.
This demon showing up is weird.
Sure, all this was. You're weird.
Thank you.
This is.
I mean, I'm weird too.
Ah.
Just saying.
Yeah, you got the.
I'm just saying,
Ringo,
Midnight. Not to call you out.
my pocket monster.
I'm just saying, yes, you and your Pokemon are great at rushing in. What? Your creatures and you are great at rushing in.
pocket monster.
Can I just ask you this time?
Call it
Let's not rush in and maybe approach.
Oh, I definitely agree. We should approach stealthily.
and
No
probably
rush.
we'll probably decide on a plan with Dara and Guron. Sound like it? Sound good?
Yeah.
I like it. I got a weird feeling about this one, but not in a bad way.
It's gonna be good.
Maybe I'm just. This is the first time I've gone to war in a really long time.
It's a
Cool.
little extreme.
No, that's what we're doing.
It's just
Alright.
a giant tavern fight.
That's what a war
What is a
is.
war other than a giant tavern fight
What is it?
under the
Are we
sky?
like on the road while we're talking still?
Probably.
I guess. Can we say we pack up and?
Yeah.
All right.
You and I assume you said nothing about your vision, right?
Nothing at all.
Well, while we're on the road, kind of after a period of silence, Smith says, "What if Grug is the Archmage in disguise?"
Maybe. I mean, that makes sense why they won't let me cook with him. Because he's keeping his Archmage secrets together. Maybe he's like not wanting to let anyone in the kitchen because he actually is the Archmage and he looks like the Archmage in the kitchen and is doing magic stuff. And yet, each time he says he doesn't know what he puts in, but he seems like he does.
I didn't bring it up because I thought it was a pretty crazy idea, but yeah, you make a point.
How long have you been thinking about that? Have you been thinking about that ever since we left Esodia? You just sit here stewing
Just
on
after
that?
this last time we went there, yeah.
I've thought about it all.
I like the way you
Something.
think. I've had this impulse
Because it.
to torture Grug. You know that feeling? When you're just like, I would like to strap you to a chair and beat you up until you tell me everything.
Yeah.
Always listen to that impulse.
Yeah.
I
It's
disagree.
it may not be what you
Highly.
want, but it's always worth it.
It works pretty good.
It's either gonna be funny, useful, or even save your life.
Or get you in trouble with the entire city of a city. That's also.
Oh, I don't care. So are we on the road now? Back to the tribe. I think I kind of got an idea. Hey, wait,
Of course you did.
Corey,
Yes, Adam.
tell me about gnolls. Are they nocturnal?
Gnolls often are nocturnal.
That's not information.
Yes, there are.
They're okay. They're nocturnal.
If
Great.
we-
Are they like some goblin and orcish creatures who only live underground? Are they sensitive to light? I mean,
No.
you're not. They're not sensitive to light.
No.
They're more active at night, though.
Yes, like many coyote-like, hyena
Okay.
dog-like creatures, they tend to be as well.
So catch
And
them
evil
most
in general.
probably catch them most active right after sundown. Catch them most dormant. I don't know, late morning.
Early morning, late morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Likely, but if it's a pack of them, they might be
So midday might be best.
I got this
generally
idea, guys.
not organized, but they can be.
Yeah, but what if they have a
If-
fiend
If
leading
they've got a
them?
fiend leading
Ghouls
them.
do tend to worship fiends and do whatever they say.
So are
What
fiends
time-
sensitive to the light?
What time?
Some are.
I kind of want
You've
that
got the
sucker
light.
to come out of the cave.
You've got the light orbs, and I've also got my crystal with the light essence.
Yes.
within it. Unrefined crystal with the light.
But before we like burn this guy, I mean,
I mean,
Okay.
in many ways we could. put
here's what I'm thinking:
sunlight.
trying to get inside that
Right.
cave and fight them in there just gives them all the benefits, right?
So if we
Like,
get them out somehow, pick them off one by
yeah,
one.
yeah. Let me finish. They get them out. We got to get him out too, right?
I mean, if we get them all out and he doesn't come out, then we go in.
What if we got them? What if we used live bait to get them to follow people back into the forest?
I like your thinking.
Sounds
Bringard.
like a great idea.
We could
I'm
use
not
Bringard.
done. Oh, I'm considering myself.
I think we could use Bringard.
Well,
I can de-summon him at a moment's notice.
Possibly, but what I mean is, what if we got them to come out to a new little patch of forest that our friends had just moved to? What if all of our tree friends, we got them to slowly move at the edge of the forest, have the
Squish
gnolls
them.
follow us there and ambush them, so then they're literally surrounded by trees who are on our side.
I think that's a great idea if we can get them to come out of the cave.
I
Exactly.
think if we can get
And
them
if we
in a
don't, we'll
target
lose
that's
any
noticeable.
element of surprise.
That's true.
But like,
We could use Bringard.
I don't feel like we can have an element of surprise. They're going to be watching the
Yeah,
entrance
that's true.
of their
That's
cave,
right.
right? Like they
Yeah, they were there when I was.
exactly. Unless we could find out there's another entrance, even then it would be risk. I feel like
I feel like even at that
getting
point,
them
the
to come
Fiend-
out in the open,
I have a feeling the fiend knows all sides of
probably.
the cave.
But if we made them think, oh, we better come out of the cave to get rid of these people, if we gave them enough bait,
Like a big dragon, say that can be vanished at a moment's notice if something goes wrong.
I feel like that would be trouble. I feel like that they wouldn't necessarily want to engage with that. Or
well, yeah, that's the question. We got to think, what is
Or
bait
just-
they want to engage
Right.
with?
Just in one way, if we send Bringard in and something goes wrong, it's not one of us going in.
Yeah,
and getting
but
torn apart by gnolls or fiends.
I don't think anybody has to go in though.
I don't think so.
If they're watching the opening of the cave,
That's fair.
Here's a thought. Anything new they haven't seen might spook them.
I don't think so.
Well, they might just be cautious.
I,
Like if trees start walking into their cave, they're probably going to fortify a little bit. But what if just
maybe.
what if
What if the one that got away wandered back?
well, oh, maybe that, but I was thinking of
They wouldn't get away.
I was thinking of, I hate to say this, Dara's clan. Who do they know exists? You and the clan. If people like you and the trees and I were more hidden and ready to jump out,
I think that could be.
if they thought the clan was making a formal challenge, they might say, oh, that's the enemy we would like to get rid of anyway. And they might feel like no surprises here. Hey, it's the middle of the night. They stupidly challenged us right outside our house. Let's go
At
try
our
to kick some
strongest
butt.
point.
At their strongest point. And maybe then they'd be stupid enough to flush out of the cave.
there's no
And if
way
they
that
don't-
I'm going to put those women and children at risk.
Oh,
This
definitely
could
not the
be
women
an
and children.
opportunity for the tribe to offer their support.
But I would only ever think of this if we can also get the trees to position themselves. And we are all in the best position possible, so that is literally 3 groups on
I
one
think if we
it
haste
works.
the trees over there, I think they'd be a little bit happier.
I could help them with that.
I mean,
Well, no, see, when after you haste, you get so tired for a while, it'd probably better just let them go at their own pace.
Right.
I think so.
That's
They
not a
did
bad
seem
idea.
happier.
If we could just haste, I mean, they would die from exhaustion if you just haste them over and over again. Do you see what I mean? What if we if we
They
could
might not
flush
die.
them out?
They might not
Yeah,
die.
I
but
think
their
that's a
leaves
great
might
idea.
die.
I-
The chlorophyll
we got-
might leak.
We need to
you know.
discuss with Dara.
I just didn't want to
But
say.
I think that's a great idea.
I didn't want to say that idea without thinking it through with you guys.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously not my choice to make. That's for
I do
the
think that
elders
is a
of
good
the
idea.
tribe.
Wait, right.
I
Right.
think once we reach the tribe, then I think we should discuss that with them. I think that is an excellent idea.
By the way, I'm riding on Ralik. He's just trotting on the ground. I'm on his
I'm on
back.
Rincard right now, kind of hovering above the ground just slightly.
I'm riding on the back of Smith or West. No.
You're like, I would love that. You're so much bigger than him. Full armor, just piggyback.
Oh, I could have been riding on one of you guys' shoulders.
I'm
No.
so tempted to punch Ralik right in the chest, right in the heart.
Why
I don't
would
know
you
why
do
though.
that? Why
I don't
would
know
you
why.
do that?
I just have that urge. I don't know.
Don't punch our
Maybe once you do it once, you
made up unicorn.
Why did you have you punched him already?
Ralik?
Yes.
No, I've done punch Ralik.
Oh, once you've done it once,
You
it's out of your
punched-
system. Is what you're about to say?
Oh, once you've done it once, maybe you get the urge. to keep
I
going.
see. So he wants to keep punching
maybe don't-
That's how I
unicorns.
killed.
He wants to keep punching
Oh,
unicorns,
you want
is
to
what
punch
he's saying.
unicorns? I see. Well, please, if you want to kill my favorite friend I've ever had, can you do it after
I
the
thought that was
battle
your
against the
I don't want
demon?
to kill myself.
That's really cute.
I'm carrying a mug of ale, by the way. That's
How
a
did
lot.
you come up with the name Ralik?
Kalar
Kalar
backwards.
Okay.
Hey, Midnight, he brings up a good point, though.
It's just funny because
If we want to tempt them out of the
fire
cave-
is Ralik.
Oh,
Very close.
Giving them something new to chase.
No, the opposite.
Giving them something that
Neither
they
I
already
nor
know,
Smith
aka
probably knew.
Berngar.
Well, you and Brengard
Together.
at the side of the tribe, so it's all the things they know about, challenging them, and you guys barely engage and then start to retreat into some nearby trees,
Which are not actually trees. They are.
and that's when we come at them from every side we can.
I think this could be a good plan, so long as the fiend doesn't follow them immediately.
I
If
kind of
the
hope he
fiend-
does.
So what's
If the
the
fiend follows them immediately,
I kind of have my first move in
if
mind.
the fiend comes out first on the front lines, there could be trouble.
I'm not as dumb as you spellcasters. Why is this such a big deal?
What?
This demon fiend thing.
You didn't see. Trust me.
You're right. I didn't. I
Wait.
was pooping inside of a mound. I didn't.
The
see
mountain said I helped.
was I familiar with chain fiends or chain demons?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe that's where we got it from.
Yeah.
You described it.
Yeah,
and I
I
was like,
described it
"Ooh,
and you
I've
were
seen
like,
those
yes."
before.
Also,
So, do I have a sense of how powerful they are?
Give me your
Arcana. First roll of the night is a 20. Not natural, but
Oh,
Dirty.
that would have been awesome if it was an actual time.
They are quite powerful. Not like pit fiend powerful by any stretch of the imagination. They're probably like mid-tier fiends. Mostly you know them from. They tended to be the ones that would keep people chained up and enslaved and stuff. So you are very familiar with them.
Wish I'd have thought of that. Okay.
So yeah, you're very familiar with them. Like if you were chained up, it was as a result. You do know that they can animate said chains. It typically wasn't them walking up to you; it was them, and there were chains hanging around all the time. And usually, when you'd go to sleep at night, he was chained to a wall, and either if you got lucky, you got to sit down while you did it, but most of the time you were just kind of hanging there with chains and stuff.
In the room with the mirrors back when we were reviving Kalar, didn't he see a chain demon, I think? In one of the mirrors?
Might have. I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
And he freaked out and ran.
I think
It might not have been a
I
change.
think you might have been right.
Were
I
the
think
mirrors?
it might have been a change.
Was that in that on that little island in the cave?
It was before that.
That's right.
That's where we have
It was like
the
the-
reverse Ikrak.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
right.
that's right. All of that. That was cool.
Let me see.
What was I gonna say?
forgot about
One
that.
more thing. I don't remember. Oh, I kind of hope the demon comes out fighting. What if
I mean, at the
I
same
made
time,
him
he just
temporarily
changed
go
all-
away,
That's true.
and when we take care of
But
his
what if
buddies,
this is-
I bring him right back?
But what if this is his plane of existence? What if he came from
That doesn't matter.
the chasm?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No, there was not a chain devil there.
I can.
There's a different demon.
If I bring him back within a minute, I can break my own concentration and return the person I'm banishing to this plane. So if I take out their star player, will we clean up a little
The
bit?
question is, will the banish work on it?
Maybe not, but it's not a bad opening move to try.
It's not a bad backup. I do think we need more of a plan than just
Oh, sure.
them back to the trees if the chain demon comes out.
Duh. Yeah, we're gonna get there. But we gotta talk to the tribe, see if they're even into it. And we gotta find out what they call themselves.
Yeah, I guess
These
it's
tribe
not just
offenses.
bear tribe. I would think that they call themselves something different.
I know they don't call
Find out.
Sodia human town or anything.
Right.
You know?
Wizard Town. I mean,
With-
they kind of call it that.
I'm just saying, they call Oleon Elf City.
I call it Elf City.
I mean, it'd be kind of. Actually, can we call it that? That's actually fantastic. They'll hate it. Oleon's so stuffy. It'll be so fun.
Elf City.
Elf City.
I'm good with that.
All right. So as you guys are traveling, it takes you, I think, if I recall, it took about a half a day to travel up there. So as you're traveling through the woods, you eventually arrive towards where the camp is.
Where?
The camp is here-ish. It's near and then the caves are up in the mountains.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of traveling this way, kind of along, a little bit along the mountain, but I mean, it's not like you're right or left next to the mountain. As you travel up that way, you do hear, as you get closer, the sound of it sounds like everyone's rushing to grab stuff. There's a lot of hustle and bustle going on in the camp. They're coming from the direction of the camp.
I got a claw and start flying forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to start flying in that direction as well.
As you guys come up to it, you see that they are several of the warriors of the tribe are grabbing weapons and supplies and gathering supplies. They appear to be on the move, ready to head somewhere. They're just people rushing around, shouting orders. Grab more weapons, and grab more bows and whatnot.
Do I
Do
see
we see Dara?
Dar anyway?
Yeah, he's in the midst of everything.
I go straight to Dara. Dara, hey, Uncle Dara, what's going on?
What?
Hey,
Oh,
we're back. We want to help.
Well,
We have a plan.
gotta get Dar's
Sort of.
voice back. My brain just completely
I
stopped.
don't remember what Dara sounded like either.
He's kind of got a similar.
Bruce, yeah.
Madara.
What, Bruce? There we go. There we go. I found it.
You're right. You kind of had a senior moment there for a moment.
It's been a long day.
What's going on?
Oh, they came back. The gnolls, they came back.
They
Or
came
are they
back.
now?
Are they here now? Or
No, they took several of our people.
they took some of our people?
Yes, we're getting ready to go up to the caves. They've taken 8. They took your sister,
Rasheen.
Rasheen.
How about-
Yes, Rasheen. They
How
took
about
your
Adam
sister.
and
We're getting ready to go up
I'll be
there right
ready to
now
go.
and take them out. We're done with this crap. We're gonna take them out. We're gonna end them. We're done. I've
don't-
had enough of it.
I don't think if they're taking people
I'm
out,
so glad you're back.
we have
try to
we
go
have somewhat
find
of a plan.
Guram.
Find
Find
Dara.
what? Oh,
No.
the tree fella.
Yes.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
We have
If-
sort of a plan.
If we can do it quickly.
What time of day is it?
Midday.
Do I know how far it is to the cave entrance? And like, I'm thinking about could the trees from where they are get to the cave entrance by midnight?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super far away. They're close enough. I mean,
It'll take them all day. But they can
So we have
It
basically
is
12 hours.
north though, so it's uphill.
It's up a mountain also.
Well,
That would be interesting to see.
it's like I kind of was wanting to like ask them if they could situate. Like, is it the entrance near the forest or is it far away from the forest?
The entrance of the cave.
Yeah.
It's up in the mountains. So the
away
forest
from the
goes up to the base of the mountains here, and then
Uh-huh.
it's up in the mountains.
So, like, is it a mile away from the tree line?
Up, yeah, probably elevation wise.
Shoot.
It's a fairly decent hike, and he had to fly out of it to get out of it.
Well,
Well,
I'm more.
like
I flew up to it, tumbled
that
out
isn't
from
really an
it,
option then.
to get the
And
eggs
then-
up there.
hid and resummoned Bernard and flew away.
They came last night. In the middle of the night, we had
Could've
several
been
out, but sneaky bastards came in and just took them out.
Let's get the women and children away from here.
No, we've already taken care of that. We're
Alright.
We've got them hiding.
We could still
I
ask
don't
our
think-
tree friends for some help.
I don't think anything.
Nothing's better than a good
Horrible
funnel.
was
to
Look,
get
we're
in
heading
one
up there
place.
soon. Are you all right? Are you going with us?
Oh,
Yes,
Uncle
we're
Dar,
going-
we're going
we're
with you for
definitely-
sure.
Excellent.
But you know, Uncle Dar, I think we need 3 groups all lined together.
Whatever. What do you mean?
Can you wait to attack until nightfall?
We don't know what's going to happen with them, though.
Right.
They should be fine.
You know what they're doing,
don't
don't you,
think-
Uncle Dara?
I have no
I
idea.
think they're in prison.
Uncle Dara, can I tell you what I think they're doing?
What?
They're wanting you to do exactly what you're doing right now.
I think
Let
he's
me-
correct.
Let me explain. Maybe you can say what you. I'm afraid they want you gone. Their tactic is prey on your better instincts, drive you there quickly. So by the time you're there, night can fall. They're at their strongest. You rushed into it, and they wipe you out. Now you're strong. You're stronger than the gnolls, but it's not just the gnolls. I think if we can set things up and set a trap for them and actually use our resources slowly, not only do we stand a better chance of saving the people captured, I think we stand a better chance of your entire tribe flourishing.
I have to agree with
What
this.
do we know about gnolls?
Corey, give us the Pokedex.
Particularly, like, would they take hostages and keep hostages
Corey?
tied away somewhere?
Yes, Adam.
With a chain demon in command, maybe.
Bruce? Ask her the question.
Knolls. Search for Knolls. Do they take hostages?
With a chain demon in command. Very specific.
With a chain demon? Chain demon?
Likely, if they
Chain fiend in command.
Do you deliver?
Would they tie them
Yes.
up and keep them safe
I will get
away
you-
from battle?
Uber Eats.
Oh.
Anyways,
That's not how it works.
Can't.
generally, gnolls who are in the service of fiends would probably sacrifice them to the fiend.
Oh, great.
Or potentially sacrifice them for greater fiends.
Oh, even better.
Well, I'm on my way. And I start-
Bruce?
Can we?
Wait,
I'll go with you, Bruce.
Bruce.
Walk with me.
I'll go with them. We can
I'm
stay-
on Rallick.
or stay
Can-
for-
Do you want your sister to die, Bruce?
Nope.
Of course you don't. Do you want anyone else in your tribe to die?
Nope.
Yeah.
When do you think they're going to sacrifice?
The witching
Middle
hour?
of night. If we strike right before the middle of the night, right before they sacrifice.
Have you ever sacrificed anything?
I don't want to answer that question.
I've studied it.
Inside check. Not good.
Not even worth the roll.
Midnight seems heavily
Bruce.
offended by this.
I'm not saying we stick to our original plan. We have to move faster, but we have to move smart.
I agree.
Can we?
Bruce, look at
I
me.
know that.
This is a trap.
I agree.
Obviously.
This is a
I
trap.
think it is.
We
We
have-
rushed right
Look,
in.
they didn't expect you to come back, though.
I'm
I think we have the element of surprise with
I
you
think
guys.
he's
I
talking
think
about
every-
You guys have killed a dragon, right?
focusing on
Yeah.
one target is one thing,
Yeah.
but a horde,
If they
that's a
take,
different kind of
if
battle.
they take care of the gnolls, we go straight for the fiend. Though.
Look, you got all of us as well.
I think.
we could-
I'm going to get the trees.
I think
that's
if
a great
we
idea.
I think,
think
if
if-
we can
if-
get the trees, that would
if
be a good
we
idea.
had-
I think we do need to launch at least a preemptive strike.
We're the best chance of
Take out the
springing the trap and turning it around on them. And I think we keep everybody else in reserve, and we ask your tribe to coordinate with the Ents to get into a reserve position
I think that
while we
is a great idea.
blitz in. Blitz?
That's a great idea, actually. What if we
They'll
go
never
on
see
a fun little suicide mission and distract them, and then let the actual army storm in behind us?
Brilliant.
We could get deep in there and cause all kinds of chaos while the
I'm not saying yes. I like it.
At least to disrupt
we'll-
what
and we'll
they
pull-
have planned.
and we'll pull the leadership to us, I imagine.
And I have so many fun tricks for situations like this.
And
Oh,
I feel like your
I
tribe
have
would
some
probably
good
just
ideas.
get slaughtered if they rushed in.
That's what I'm worried about.
That's
We're the best chance
I
any
think-
of them have.
And I don't think we
We've
can hold
faced-
them back, to be
we've
quite
faced
honest.
stuff like this demon before. I think we could possibly,
Yeah.
if we work all together, focus in on the demon. I think we can take them out. Also, if they're worshipping and kind of being controlled by the demon, they might work like ants. I mean, like you take out the queen, then they all go out.
At this point, a lot of people are coming up to Uncle Don.
What are we doing? Are we just standing here talking?
Uncle Dark, could you go
What's
to the
going on?
base of the mountain?
No,
but stay.
don't.
You could probably go and stay hidden now. I'm going to see if I can get the trees you made an alliance with to join you.
All right, that sounds good.
We'll meet you there. But I mean, I'm sorry, not to be disrespectful. Please stay very hidden and safe. We will find you.
With the trees.
Yes, we will try. And if they can't come or won't come,
We'll give you like an hour, but I'm not going any longer than that. I don't know what danger they're in. And if your friend's right, whatever the thing is that spoke, if they're sacrificing people up there, I'm not waiting long. I'm not letting my tribe members get sacrificed, and I don't think you want that either.
I certainly don't. But to give my team a little bit of credit, they might have a good idea here, thinking that if we
That's fine.
we rushed in
I'm willing to wait
and
for
stopped,
a little bit,
okay,
but not long.
try to wait as
You've
long as you
also
can
got
until the
your-
ends get you.
You've also got your big chosen
How long
bear.
does it
can
take?
I?
They don't
can I?
know
Would you
about
say that I've been talking to Dara for a solid minute now?
Probably.
Can I use my diplomatic feature to try to charm him?
Sure.
So it's a persuasion check versus his insight check. If I win, I can charm him.
Great.
Wow. Here goes nothing.
What a nice young boy you are.
That's not great. 19.
What are you saying?
Will you at least wait for us when we can come to you? Don't wait an hour. Wait till one of us we can get there quickly to at least give you an idea of when the trees are coming. Because I'd hate for you to go in and get just way more casualties than you need for.
Look, right.
Yes,
You
because
speak good truth. I understand it.
excellent.
We'll wait for one of you. That's right.
Yeah, and when we give the signal, that at least gives you all the information about
Fine,
what
fine.
reserves are coming behind you.
I,
Wonderful. I'm going now
Whatever.
to talk to the trees.
That's good with you. I mean, you're really the chief here. Both of you. I'll leave
Yes,
it up
that's
to
the
you.
plan. That's the plan. Wait for backup.
All right, I'm going now. Get on Rallic and then start. Guys, I'll find you soon. I'm flying towards Goron.
How fast
All
does
right.
Relic go?
That's what the bird flies.
It's still 30 feet. It's same.
I thought it was
speed.
60.
No, because it's not the fly spell. It's same movement speed as what it has, I believe. Let
Can
me
I say
double-check
get a
the
little
feature.
faster because I'm just going above the trees? Like the terrain is more of a.
Yeah, flying speed of 30 feet.
Oh, okay, so I'm just going to go as the crow flies rather than
Right.
winding
The
path.
bird flies.
So I mean, probably slightly faster.
Yeah.
It doesn't take you super long. I'd say probably like I think it was
You see a
something
tree
like
shape.
20
It's
minutes
actually
away or
just a
something
squirrel.
like that.
Okay.
To the grove.
I'm asking Goron.
Grove.
I'm asking Rallic to like haste the entire
Yeah.
time.
You find the grove that you guys had gone to.
Okay.
There's no movement in it right now currently.
Okay. Can I find Goron pretty easily?
Give me a perception check.
Midnight's plan is to go wherever Bruce goes.
I'm heading with.
Yeah.
25.
That's kinda what I was thinking.
Yeah, you easily spot there's one tree that looks a little bit different. Just enough different, but I mean, it's not super.
It has a
obvious,
beard.
but the beard throws it. And the fact that
How'd
it
you
keeps
notice?
grabbing things and eating them.
I hop off. Is he animated at all or awake? He is?
Yeah.
Hi. Hello, Goron. It's Adam.
Hello, Adam. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Goron, your new... I have a lot to say, and I'm afraid of all days I'm very hasty.
Yes. What is it that you would like to say?
Your allies, the people in the tribe, the bear tribe in the forest,
Ah, yes.
they are in grave danger, and some of their children have been captured and are going to be sacrificed tonight. I've come to ask you, please, will you and your people come and assist them and finally get rid of these null menaces?
Let me think
I cast haste on him.
on this. What could I do?
This is exactly like what
I
happened.
do enjoy when you do this to me, so therefore I will help you, I think.
Such a great
Maybe? I don't know. Yes, I think I will.
Can I tell
Just
you?
one moment. Let me ask the trees. Hello, everyone. Should we help him?
They're all speaking in common.
No, there's no response.
Excellent.
He's the Lorax.
We agree
For the trees.
to help you.
I hate to ask you this. The lives of some young ones are endangered very soon. Could you and your friends offer your strength to leave right now to walk towards that mountain and meet the people of the tribe? I know the request can be nothing less than you leave immediately.
Yes. If you will do this thing again to me.
Anytime you want.
Excellent. I do like moving quicker from time to time.
Goron, do
Yes.
you like Sir Goron, Mr. Goron? What do you like?
Just Goron.
I have one more question to ask you.
Yes.
Of all the gifts that I could possibly give you, what would be the best one?
This. The speed. We trees are very slow.
Yes.
And I would like to get more done in my day than I get done. Many of you have lots of hours. I mean, we all have the same hours, but it moves so slow for us, and therefore
Yes.
we cannot get
Goron.
things done.
I
Yes.
want you to know, I'm going to find a way,
Yes.
not now, but later,
Yes.
to give you more speed. I don't know how, but I want you to know, I pledge, somehow, I'm going to find a way to give you more speed from time to time,
That would be
because I am very grateful. Follow me right now.
excellent.
I get on.
He's like a minute, right?
I get on Rallic.
I want to know.
And actually, I give them directions of where to go. I say I will catch back up to them in that direction. I'm gonna just on Rallic. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna back to where the tribe was and kind of like loop that way to see if I can find the. I'm above the tree line, trying to find the path of the tribe going back.
Path of what tribe? Sorry.
So I'm gonna try to like loop back by the village
Okay.
and then like try to like find their approximate path to like find Dara
where they
as
went.
fast as possible.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're still in the village.
They're not. Yeah,
Okay.
so as you go past
I
the
started,
village,
yeah.
did you guys go with? Where
I
did you guys go?
at least us two did.
You went with the tribe.
But did you come?
Yeah, I came with you guys.
Okay, so the three of you went with the tribe. Give me a perception check. See how well you're following.
19.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I mean, they're not being super careful about their trail, so they're
Okay.
You see clear signs of them traveling and eventually. So it's probably been actually all said and done a little under an hour by the time you get back
Okay.
to where they are. The rest of you, while he's doing all of that, Uncle Dara's like, "All right, we're going right now. Are you coming with me? All of you, right?"
Where is he saying this?
This is at the camp.
At the camp. Yes.
we're going to go up, and we'll stay in the forest line, back
Right
ways,
below the trees.
below the mountains, quite a distance away. Knowing that where we've been before, I know where we can stay and we'll be safe from view. But I will say that sometimes the gnolls come down into the forest, so
That's
we
fine.
may run into them if we come up there.
If one comes down, we'll take it out. If nothing else, me and Brengard
Hopefully your friend
crack
will
a
be
few
back in
gnoll
time.
heads. I appreciate that.
I can't promise when the trees will be here, but they are coming.
So yeah, eventually you guys come up. So eventually he comes and says that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was in there yet.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So what are we gonna do here? The trees are gonna come, right?
We're gonna wait for them.
I'm
I don't know.
not telling you what to do, Bruce. I'm just was trying to provide all the resources I could. I guess you're making the call.
We don't necessarily have to wait for the trees.
Look,
But-
my plan is to go up there right now as soon as we can, but I'll follow you.
No.
Right.
You stay here.
No, whatever you say. You're the chief.
You all stay here. We are going to approach the cave and try to draw them out.
That's fine.
I like this plan.
You stay hidden
Crack a few gnoll heads.
until the ends get here.
All right.
If you see us fall, run.
Run.
No, that's not a good idea.
Look, I'm gonna kill every single one of them if I see you fall. I'm gonna rip their heads off and melt their
We'll
heads
call
on
for you.
spikes.
We'll call for you.
I would do that even if we don't fall.
Well, we'll do that, of course, if they don't fall. If we win, their heads are going on spikes.
We will call for you when it's time for you to rise up.
All right.
Well, how far away will they be? Could they get? If they're a mile down
Sure,
the
if they're
mountain,
a mile
a call
down the
from them might not come in time.
Hold on, let me see if I have something for this. They
Smith, do you have any
Everybody
means of
give me-
communication magic?
Everyone give me a
No.
perception check.
I don't either.
Trying to figure
Oh,
out-
natural 20 plus 6.
Woof.
18 plus...
Just- I've wasted all my good rolls on 3 perception checks in a row.
Hold on, give me a moment.
15.
Um,
Figure out.
15,
my-
or not 15, 25, sorry. I did 8 plus 7, not 7 plus 18.
Would you?
25.
What was yours?
26. 4.
Yours was a
15.
25.
So you two don't see anything, but you two, Adam and
Midnight.
Midnight, see off in the distance movement in the forest line.
Like tree movement, or...
closer towards the mountains.
Hmm.
You catch, you kind of catch some fur moving in between something that's kind of bipedal.
Those are the gnolls right there.
You see something along these.
How far away?
They're probably out a good 80 feet or so. 60 feet? 60 feet, let's say 60 feet.
I fly back down and tell Dara immediately.
Oh, they're already come down from the mountain. Some of them.
They're on top. They're basically on top of us. Defensive positions now.
Look here, we can take care of them. I can't have brought all of them out here. What if
Regard-
we engage them and then you go up there?
I agree.
We'll take care of the
Good
ones
idea.
that are down here.
I think that's a good
If we
idea.
rush at them now, we can engage them. I'm sure the trees will be here in a moment, right?
I wouldn't
If
count
by a
on that.
moment you-
I
All right,
said
in
no.
a while.
Yes.
Are they slow?
They're
They're
very
slow.
slow.
Never mind. Why'd I ask that question?
Logistically, I'm missing where these guys are again.
They're in the woods, like about 60 feet ahead of you guys, just kind of creeping through the woods towards you guys.
Between us and the cave.
Kind of caves.
Okay, so
And
we're
mountains.
How
we're
many did we
going
see?
to have
Did we
to.
see as soon as they come out?
Try to go
Cool.
You guys probably saw.
if we
With a
if
25,
that's
I
the
mean, what did I see?
That's not decent. You guys saw about 4 of them creeping through the woods.
Mm-hmm. How many men does Dara have?
He's got about 15 with him.
They could probably take them.
Okay. And I saw 4.
Hmm.
If there's 4 of them, then these guys can take them.
And
You
see
guys are
Uncle
good
Dara
with
go,
defending off these gnolls.
all right, this is going to happen. And then his hands turn
Wait.
into bare hands. Look, they're ready to go. And you see some of the other guys
This
take
is
out-
another tactic.
heads, bear heads.
Maybe
and
it's another
all kinds of
tactic.
things.
They're dividing us on purpose. This fiend knows what he's doing.
That's true. But we also were planning on
I've already
going
planned on
there.
fighting.
Yeah, we already planned on dividing anyways. We're kind of being controversial.
I think this might be
Me?
a
Yeah, you're-
Controversial?
I mean, you're saying like we should go up and attack, and then now you're saying we should stay. Like you're saying all these ideas. I think you're just throwing out ideas. Really. I do think
Okay.
attacking while they're divided as well.
How many are them? Are they?
4.
How many are who? The
These,
gnolls?
these guys down in the forest.
Our guys? Your guys or the gnolls?
The
You've seen
gnolls.
4. They've seen 4.
This is why he shouldn't be a chief.
I think it's a speed bump. A diversion.
Dara,
I think they're just trying.
Bruce, do you want me to make a call?
I'm trusting you as the.
I'm doing what I know you really want to do. Dara, wipe them out and follow us soon. We're going.
I know
Let's go.
That's what do I do?
if we need to
If
signal.
you pivot to the
them, I do
side,
have
we'll
my
take care of
lightning
you.
shot.
We'll cover your flank. Make sure
You
they
have
can't
my
get to you,
dagger.
alright? You go up to the mountains. You take care of
As
the
usual,
problem.
no one listens to me.
We'll take care of
Dara.
it. And then we'll come up as soon as we can.
Don't
Right?
let, don't let your nephew die too.
Not going to?
I could take off on Rallick.
So we were heading north-northeast, and now we're going to be heading like straight east while they continue.
Yeah, you
Towards
guys are
the
kind of skirt around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see him go, all right, boys, it's time to go. And then more bear heads and bear arms and stuff, and just you hear a bunch of. And for a moment, those of you who could see the hyena, the gnolls, kind of look at, you see some fear capture some of their eyes. And then there's probably another, you hear some yipping and howling, and you see another like 10 or 15 of them pop out of the woods from behind them. And Dara doesn't seem fazed by the numbers necessarily. He's like, good, more for us to take down. I'm going to rip all their heads off and put them on pikes.
I mean, you
He
seem
rushes in to engage the gnolls.
So it looks
What
like
do
the
you guys
gnolls already knew where we were anyways. I
Excuse
don't
me.
think we have the element of surprise.
Well, wait, what?
I mean, if more ambushed from the other side, I think they already knew where we were. So I don't know if we have the element of surprise, is what I'm saying. So we need to be prepared
Well,
for it
they-
if we don't.
Well, sure, absolutely. We have to be prepared either way.
That's fair. I do say if we need to signal them somehow, I do have my lightning shot dagger. I don't know how effective that will be for signaling them, but it's a blast of lightning, so it's got to be helpful for signaling them in some way. Can only use it once though, so we only get one signal from it.
I guess we're trying to be as stealthy as we can be.
I'm saying if we need a signal,
I don't know. I'm not in the saying
like
we're
after
stealthy.
engaging with the chain demon.
You guys are heading up, trying to be as stealthy as you possibly can be.
Yeah.
Right.
I probably don't have Burnt Guard. Well, I need Burnt Guard though, and it takes me I think a minute to summon him. No, I'm gonna have Burnt Guard out. So Burnt Guard's also with us. Probably stop him regular on the ground.
I'm thinking keep Bringard away until Bringard needs to be a part of this.
So keep him kind of back a little bit more.
Well,
Can you dispel him?
I can, but it takes me a minute to resummon him.
okay.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
I thought it was one action.
Okay.
Might be.
That makes sense.
Is it one action? Oh, I'm having a look at that now. I thought it was a minute.
You know your character me.
If it takes a minute, then yes, have him out. If it's an action.
Smith, what do you got in your arsenal?
Mostly just this, the hammer. And I mean everything you've kind of already seen. I can have a lot of mobility if I need to.
Okay.
And then I hit things.
We're gonna die.
Not a chance.
Okay, now the three of you are definitely going to die now because you don't think you are. That's how these things work.
I never think I'm gonna die, and I've come close to it many times, and I haven't died yet.
He's dying first. When we go,
You forget I'm the stupid one. I've also got the Pact of Courage, so there's part of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I can't
No, I didn't
exactly-
forget.
I can't exactly run away. If I run away from this fight at this point, I die. Regardless.
Or just takes the damage.
If I stay.
Yeah, that's
ran
true.
away.
Yeah. That did happen to you once already, didn't it?
I almost died
Yeah, that's right.
because he healed me and I ran away, forgetting I had the pact, and I took 2 sets of damage and almost died.
Yeah.
I was brought 2 lower than what he healed me by, so I came back in worse shape. I didn't do anything that fight, so whether it was really an act of courage to come back or just midnight saving his butt, I don't know. Just turned him into a snail. You have polymorph. I remember when I almost turned the shadow demon guy into a snail.
So you guys are going up kind of stealthy, or just trying to get up?
Sort of stealthily.
We've not been a very stealthy group.
Midnight's very, very stealthy.
well, can you lead us? So you can,
I also believe that Bringard is just an action to summon.
really?
Under normal circumstances. If he gets killed, I can't summon him until a long rest. If he's banished back to his plane, it takes a ritual to summon.
Oh, okay. But that would be a whole minute. Is that right?
Wait, that's what a ritual is. Whole minute.
Depends on what the ritual is.
It does not specify.
Could be anything up to 10 minutes even.
It does not specify. So it's
So was it stealthy, or
I think. Can you?
you're just going to go
I
ahead?
can be stealth. I'm just
Okay.
going to keep the guard in pocket for now.
Okay. Can you lead the way and we'll follow at a short distance?
Yep.
Like 10,
Do you
10,
want
10
to stealth
15
check
paces.
for me?
10, 15 paces behind you.
Yeah.
And we'll only move forward as you move forward.
You want to stealth check for me?
Yeah.
That was an awful roll. 12. I rolled a 5.
Cool.
These guys now all know my stats.
This map.
Where do you want me to go?
I will need a large dragon figure for Bringard at the number 1. It's in rough shape. Get a new figure for Bringard. So
Is that tile?
Is that?
It's 10.
Yeah,
Whoa.
You want this one up too?
yeah.
He had him like right
Oh, okay,
before.
okay, yeah.
He had him like right before we stopped and we almost
Oh.
stopped and never got to use him. There's a loading error here. The file doesn't quite generate
Loading.
properly.
Loading. Map is loading.
While our map is loading.
Let's do it. Break.
Yeah, only a large set is preferably red and dragon. Doesn't have to be. I mean, it'd be. Having it would be nice. feel like it'd be kind of cool to have like one of those touchscreen TVs so we can like move the map. That would be nice. That'd be really cool. Or like for the board, like. Nah, actually, I guess for the board, that's kind of a bad idea. Place them, I figure. Oh, the world just slid in.
Yeah.
But if we had something like this for like displaying maps and stuff, it was like easily, like us players could move it.
Or right, if you want to put yourselves down by the mic and
Oh, I never got it myself.
what's that?
I didn't bring myself.
Oh. Once again, I don't think Rick brought that up.
It's a shame. Maybe I left it in.
Facing the right way? Yes, I am. I need it updated maybe at some point. Lighter paint job. Possibly not though.
I've forgotten that we had our own meetings.
I'm good with actual paintings. With painting figures, it's a bit of it.
That's a bummer. Smith, missing out on all the fun. Guys, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Glass.
Do you have a Wesson?
Yeah. Right. Bottle of water.
Oh.
I like that you have your M&Ms mixed with your dice.
Yeah, if anyone wants any M&Ms.
I'll take some M&Ms. So really, I'll take any food that you give me. Or near any food.
What size bear did I say you turned into?
Kid.
I think he's large size. There's the chain.
Just give you a
Chinese guy.
just give you this undead creature.
As long as it doesn't get confused with any other undead creatures.
Well, that might be something that could legitimately happen.
Actually, I'll give you this one instead.
One thing I didn't think about, hopefully Wesson and Ralph don't side with the chain. That would be.
That's cool.
The little guy with goggles, he looks like a artificer. He's holding up an orb.
Oh, it's one of the gnomes.
It's probably too big. Yeah.
This guy.
His. I've used him since the
saying.
beginning.
I thought you were saying, yeah, you could use it as that. Just an M&M.
Oh, this. And I could always use some of the names.
I'll take that. Thank you.
In case you need it. There's a bear.
Perfect.
I do need a large size dragon. Preferably red. The one I'm specifically thinking of, I think it's in the blue box. Yeah, that one.
So large red dragon. Alright. So you come into the cave.
So we get up to the cave.
Out the dark.
We don't see anything all the way up to the end.
Yeah, we don't see anything at all.
Nothing. Nothing's outside at all.
Before we approach,
Say a little prayer. Everybody join hands.
I'm not joining you.
Wesson starts screaming in pain.
Rash, making like evil goat sound.
Good boy.
Ooh, like the heavy metal goat. Have you seen
Yeah.
that one?
I will tell you guys to hang back, I don't know, 15, 20 feet. And I will go forward and transform into my bear form.
That's so weird to me that he can do that.
Did you email that one to me, or did you just text it to me?
I probably texted it to you. I can email it to you, but
That's it.
not easily.
It's bear.
I'm the cave bear.
Little bluish, white, or
I heard
with blue roots.
I heard
cave bear with
bluish.
blue.
Yeah.
Bluish.
Ulam.
Bluish.
Ulam the bear. Is that what Bruce
Look
turned
forward.
into?
He starts singing various. Let's see.
No.
What's my character's name?
No. Yeah.
All right.
And so I'll be approaching ahead of you guys, and I'm trying to, I don't know, let them know that this is the bear people coming to attack them.
All right. You're heading up ahead. Okay. As you come into this cave, you can see as you come into the cave. First of all, the cave's completely dark. There's no lights, no light source. So I assume you all can see in the dark, except for maybe you.
I cannot.
Just so you have it.
What do you mean? I'm just a human boy. That's all.
Yep, I've got dark vision.
Nothing special about me.
Twilight domain cleric with Eden.
Oh, I know. I love that domain.
Mm-hmm.
We want dark vision? Here's 300 feet of dark vision.
This is his bear form.
Dude,
My blue silver.
the blue is amazing.
Yeah,
I get to buy this mini.
No.
Why not?
Color it already.
Kind of reminds me of something out of
Oh,
Kung Fu
wow.
Panda.
$60.
Oh, 60.
What?
There.
It's
It's a large character.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know why that kind of reminds me of the
Something
big
out of
bad
Altered
from Kung
Beast.
Fu Panda, like the
Played that
original
game back
one.
in the day.
What's his name?
Actually, it looks very much like a creature out of
Tai
Altered
Lung.
Beast.
Oh, yeah?
Alright. Okay, so you guys go into the cave. Yeah, so it's dark in here, so if you don't have any source of light, you're not seeing very far.
I'll get dark vision.
So you're 5 feet in front of you.
I have dark vision.
Dark vision.
But the rest of you that can kind of see, it's obviously kind of a dim coloring. You see foot traffic through here, scattered bits of, like, looks like animal carcasses have been eaten and just kind of thrown and littered across the ground kind of thing. It's a very just dirty, debris, bunch of garbage coming through here. There are, as you come into this room, there's 2 kind of paths that head off, one to your left and one to your right. Where you go?
I wonder, I didn't try this last time, but maybe with this thing and Midnight Points to its collar, maybe I can use that to maybe take on some of the powers of Chain Demon and use them against them. Don't think you see that coming.
Can you smell really good?
That's in there. Yep.
What do the 2 paths smell like?
I don't think I can talk, so I'm not.
You can.
I can talk?
Ah.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you had the whole exchange where you weren't talking and then we were like, actually you can't talk in that form.
Yeah, actually,
Right. Yeah.
this form you still can. If you so choose. Survival check. Disadvantage.
I have advantage on perception checks relying on smell.
Okay, do that.
Perception.
That's what I was hoping for.
Natural 20.
Nice.
20. 30, actually. 30.
From what you can smell, the right path smells more used. Smells more foul. Yeah. Whereas the other one smells. So one smells like it's been traveled. The right path smells like it's been traveled more. The left path smells like it may have, like everything's kind of sitting heavier and kind of settled in deeper.
Can I smell any of my people?
Yes, right.
Right.
Yeah, you pick up a whiff of, as you come in here and you start sniffing around, you pick up a whiff of particularly your sister. And as you start coming into that, it starts tracking that way. Pretty obvious for you.
Right. We're going right. I'll start heading that way.
Give me a moment. Loading. Excuse my loading.
Hey, come on, once this down, let's speak like 10 megabytes.
Before I enter the cave, I'm going to look out around the entrance of the cave and all the rocks around me.
Mm-hmm.
Just listen for a minute and look around and see if I see any movement.
Like outside?
Yeah.
Give me perception.
21. Everything else is going to be low, but I know what's going on. I have a decent perception score.
I got a 25 right here.
I got a 26. Earlier.
We should probably give you the eyes of the eagle if you're
I have a plus
perceiving
6.
all the time.
That's, I don't think it's the highest. What's your perception? Midnight?
The problem with that, Eric,
Okay. He and I would be.
the problem with that is I have the eyes of the eagle,
Mhm.
and everything gets melded into my
Oh.
shape.
Can't take it out now.
No.
But you just mean like in general, I should have it some.
We should keep the eyes.
Yeah, you
off.
kept
We
it
should
for
have.
some reason or another, but I don't remember why.
What's your perception as a bear?
As a bear, 10.
I don't know, you can barely see.
But you get advantage with smell already.
I heard
so-
that, Jeffrey. I heard what you just said.
I know I can barely.
Dastardly man. I asked for a bear pun, not a boar pun, not a bear pun.
I mean, I can barely see anything. So.
I know, but I had to hog them all, so.
Well.
Thank you. Thank you. That was thank you. That was well. I wish Jacoby was here for that. He would be so happy. Do I get any? I know you're buffering, but I got. No, I'm gonna leave you alone because you're busy.
Buffering. Okay, so go ahead and move yourselves if you want to. I assume you want to move up. Move yourself up to, if you're just moving. Well, move yourselves up as far as you think you would want to go.
Up to
I'm
the
not
next
moving
corner,
in until I
imagine.
know what my perception check was.
For outside.
Yeah, I'm listening and looking after they stop making noise.
All you can hear is the battle down below. There's clearly a battle going below. As you look out, you do see the trees kind of parting off in the distance, and it's getting closer. You can see movement of Goron and his crew.
Okay.
Going along that way.
And I'm looking kind of like on the crags above us. Like,
Yeah, there's nothing in the immediate vicinity of
Okay.
this area.
So I'm going to stay in the back. I'm staying pretty close behind.
Listen.
Yeah, Wesson and Smith. I'm riding on Rallick.
Okay.
Would Rallick have night vision? Dark vision? I mean?
I believe so.
Oh.
Does Rallick need to see?
Dark vision 60 feet, passive perception 14.
Cool. I'm just on his back.
Apparently, yes, he does need to see.
How tall are the ceilings?
20 feet. In this section.
What do you think if we're going back to Woken?
Are you sniffing around the corner, looking around the corner?
I'll sniff as I'm going. I'm sniffing along.
We need to scout up here for sound effects.
So as you get up this way, you smell something in the nearest distance, but not anything like super close. Like it's probably 50-some feet out down the path. 50, 60 feet down the path or so.
Yeah.
Roughly is what you're kind of.
Should I try to draw them out, or should I try to be stealthy and sneak up? I'll say to you guys.
I think drawing them out would be a good idea.
I'm afraid we're going to scare them back to their friends.
That's my only concern.
You know, when your head is like halfway in the lion's mouth, it's like, let's just put the whole thing in.
But I don't think that's the sign.
Now it's my saying.
That's fair. I don't think being eaten by a lion.
Even if they're not being sacrificed right now, the longer they're held captive, the more harm's being done to them.
I just want, if we could somehow sneak up on them and get all the information visibly possible. We might be heard first, but
If we stealth up to them, I like that idea. I can try and go first. Maybe I'll be a little bit stealthier this time. Since I am one of the smallest of us.
yeah, let's let him. Maybe we should rely on his nose, then your stealth for the stealth.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm really concerned just about this next. There's a guy 50, 60 feet ahead.
Hey, wait.
60 feet ahead. There's
Hey,
someone.
hey, boys. I cannot see anything.
I think I
Do-
should stay back.
Hey, guys, wait a
little
second. Hey, Corey. Are gnolls good at making traps?
Sometimes. Kobolds are better known for their traps than gnolls are.
Can you guys who can see stuff keep your eye out for some traps? Because I can't see a thing.
You know that I'll keep my eye out.
If you get suspicious about a certain spot, you could let me know and I can look at it.
Yeah, well, I'm not in the back. I can't really. You guys are.
Well, either any of you guys.
Yeah, whoever's going in front, make sure someone's giving you the looks.
Adam, even if we miss something or you see something, let us know.
Thank you for your vote of confidence. I'm blind right now. I'm literally like doing this to Ralix. Yeah, sorry, bud. Human child over here. I can't see anything. If I have any information, you better believe I'll give it to you. But I am, until we, start something, I don't know.
I think Adam should stay in the back because he can't see.
I think Adam should stay in the back, but I think Adam needs to raise his voice a bit. You're going to be bait. Your voice is going to be bait.
Oh, definitely. I got that covered. You just tell me.
Do we want to stealth?
Right now.
Stealth up to them.
Are you serious? Why don't we just keep edging forward?
Because there's a guy who's 50, 60 feet ahead. I want him to come
Oh, there
to
is?
me. Yeah. I want him to come
One
to,
guy
to
or
us.
Oh, well, I didn't know there was a guy ahead of us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to. Hey. I get off Rowlett. Give me your hand. Can you lead me up to where Bruce is?
Alright. And I kind of lead you up.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna.
lead you up ahead, Bruce.
I'm just gonna get like right by Bruce. Are you sure?
Yeah, but you don't need to be in front of me.
I just.
You guys get behind me.
I wanted to cast.
He's looking behind us like constantly.
I want to cast something. I'm gonna move behind. Watch. Do you want an animal sound or a human sound?
Something not threatening.
Bear
I don't
sound.
want
I
to
got
run
you.
away.
Bear sound.
I want to start.
Zebra noises.
No, I want to kind of a little bit in front. I want to use thaumaturgy to make the sound of a lamb bleeding.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna do it kind of around the corner, and then closer to me, and then right where I'm from.
Okay.
Right. So it sounds like it's moving.
Mhm.
It's closer to me, and then I'm gonna duck back and get back on Rallick.
And I want to move forward and kind of duck in right here.
Okay.
And listen for anybody that's going to come around that corner.
Give me a perception check then for you to listen. So this would not be
blew up. 13.
Are we going to be able to hear the bleeding?
I just did 3 sounds in a row.
Yeah.
They were pretty loud. One I kind of put there, like down here-ish. One I did here, and then one I did here. So I just did 3 sounds in a row.
Yeah, you guys would hear all three.
So you all
So-
can hear it.
As soon as I hear that, I'm going to pick up a stone, to use an action to imbue it with the smell of a goat, and toss the stone over here
Nice.
using my
Very
magic
cool.
tinkering.
Very nice.
Nice.
I actually turn Rallick around and I have my hand on the wall, but I'm looking at the light coming out here and listening from this corner.
So,
Um,
to the way.
so several minutes go by and nothing.
I'm gonna try again.
Bruce, I don't think your
Let's
nose
move
is
it
working
forward.
properly.
Okay.
I'll stealth forward.
And I'll move up to the next corner and sniff. Just kind of stick my nose out and sniff a little bit.
I'm gonna be around this
Right
corner
in front
looking.
of you.
Do you want me to do
Kind of under you.
Take the stone with me.
Let me see.
You guys are cramping my style.
They're right on top of you, huh? They're really hiding behind Mr. Big Bear.
I'm in front of Mr. Big Bear.
Oh, you are? And I was like, I'm just gonna be the. I'm gonna be the guy.
25.
So roughly about 80 feet. You smell wet dog fur. Probably around 4 to 6 humanoid creatures.
Do you want me to stealth ahead and scope it out? Or do the rest of you take them out?
You also smell. You actually would be very keen to this one, I guess. What smells like crates full of of cider, like hard cider.
Nice.
Huh.
Are you telling this to us, Bruce?
They just invited him to a party. It's a misunderstanding.
They just have a couple of
There's
dogs.
some balloons
They just gave
and a
their,
clown.
they gave their dogs a bath, and they made cider, and they're just like, sorry for the smell. Can't wait till your brother gets here. Bruce, I can just be a little tasty boy and get them to start coming our way if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so
They can't see.
I will be fine. Bruce, if I go up ahead, is there like what's ahead of me? Can you
I can-
can you explain like what I'm looking at?
Yes.
I mean, there's a
Well,
rock.
no, I mean like he can see here, right?
There's a rock there and
Bruce can-
a rock up
Yeah. I'm
there.
just asking. Can I get Bruce?
Do you-
Like can you just explain? You don't have to do it in real time, but like you explain to me all that. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Do you want me to stealth right ahead of you?
No, I'm
So I
baked.
can-
No, it's okay. I'm baked. You wait right around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw them to you.
I'll go right behind you.
Yeah.
Right.
You stay out of sight. Okay. Please don't let me die.
That's why I
Do
want to
you-
stealth right behind
Do you
you.
want a little light? Just to like see in front of you, not a big light, just a tiny
Does anyone
light.
have a torch?
No, I'll make a light to just to bring them to me.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna do.
Oh, we have a globe that can make light if you really want to light.
We
I
have
forgot
a
about
few.
that.
I
Yeah,
I
never
can.
mind.
Well, if I can have the cantrip light, they can just
Oh.
cast it on like a rock,
Well, shoot. Yeah,
and it just stays for I think.
He just hasn't used it.
Well, now my gem.
I've got a light effect that is only 5 feet of light with
Oh, okay.
5 more feet of dim light, so it's like a real
I want to attract
concentrated
them with
area.
this light.
Yeah, so it's different. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to like here. I'm gonna pause. I'm stealthing. I'm trying to walk very, very slow. Do I need me to roll
Yes,
stealth?
Well, I guess what are you doing next?
I'm honestly just going to like walk into that corner.
Okay, don't roll stealth. I guess we'll waste your time.
Okay. As I get there, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
So suddenly, like this weird reverberation, like
But you have. Did you cast light?
All of a sudden, I don't want to
no.
punch you anymore. It's crazy.
Okay.
I never
So,
had that effect on
all right.
people.
Um.
I have Sanctuary cast on myself.
Okay. I need a wisdom check against you to shoot you?
Yes.
Oh.
I've left Rallick behind me too, because he, in my mind, is more precious than even I am.
What's the DC?
What is the DC? Oh, even me just standing there?
Imagine Adam like petting him and
Oh, I
giving
thought
little
you
kisses
I thought
before
you
he walks
cast
away.
sanctuary at the corner.
No, I'm where I'm standing now. I cast sanctuary on
Never
myself.
mind.
As it's like dripping goop and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what I picture. Yeah.
Okay. So you have sanctuary cast on you.
You'd be a good little unicorn while daddy's
The interesting thing is, those of you who can see his sanctuary, it's as if time itself stops around him.
How do you? I don't have my spell DC right
It
now.
would be whatever your spell save ability is.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It'd be
8 plus the spell save?
Yes.
8 plus.
8 plus proficiency plus your modifier.
So okay, 17 is my DC.
Plus any other bonuses you might have.
Not to that. That's all I have. So
Okay.
mine would be 17.
There should be a spot in your character sheet to write it down.
It is, and for some reason I was changing all the sheets around. I totally
Okay.
forgot to go back.
No, I was just more
for
saying,
it.
like, if you want to write it down now.
Yeah, I do.
If you didn't.
I'm just going to take damage, I suppose. I am going to get right to the corner, and then just sort of like in a quick movement. I'm gonna actually right here. I'm gonna pick up a rock and cast light on it and hold it in my hand.
Okay.
And then just step here and open my hand. And as soon as I'm done stepping, the next chance I get, as I do that, do I have a chance to cast or prepare a next spell, or are you going to do something first?
So you're stepping around the corner.
And I have a little stone in my hand, and I've cast the cantrip of light.
As soon as you step around the corner, or
Yeah, well, actually, I cast light
first, and then step
like
around?
this, and I stepped around and turned, and just held it open.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as you step around that corner, actually, give me a stealth check.
Okay. As bad as wow, that's pretty bad. 12.
Okay. As soon as you step around that corner, a shot goes towards you, but as it hits that barrier of you, it just kind of and falls right down.
Okay.
I'll rush forward.
Cool. I have a next move I want to do. Do I need to wait till initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
what's your light gives you what? Is it 60 or is it 30?
What is it?
I think.
Let's check.
Yeah.
Light is it's 20.
Only 20 feet.
20 feet.
20 and 20 or just 20?
It's 20, I think, of
Dim. 20 for bright and 20 dim.
so you have 40 total of visual. So if you're in this corner.
You can't see anything currently.
Everyone roll me initiative. Go with that.
Oh. I did not roll.
Natural 20.
Weston going on my turn?
Yeah, all your guys can go in your turn.
We did keep Rallick out of it. Out of initiative.
It's really up to you. My choice would be I was like, you stay here, but I want him to be in the back.
Yeah, we'll just leave him there. But he can be on my initiative, but we'll just leave him
Hey, oh yeah, it's on your initiative for sure.
All right, Smith, what's your initiative?
there. 15.
Bruce.
10.
Midnight.
9. I rolled a 6 for my initiative.
Did you give any indication that you were just shot at? Like, do we know if we weren't watching? Because you were watching.
You probably,
I assume
because
'cause
the
you were in
light,
the corner.
light was around me, and
Adam.
I let open, and like you probably saw the arrow. Would they have seen the arrow go kind of like go
Yes,
near me and
those
bounce
are
around?
at the corner, yes.
21.
Okay.
Little time demon boy gets advantage on initiative checks. I got a low number and then a natural 20.
What was the first roll?
5. So I would have got a total of 6.
This goes to Adam.
Ooh, new initiative cards.
Printed.
Upgrade.
You haven't pulled these out. They've actually been in my thing for a while, in my chest for a while. Bruce, this goes to midnight.
Hey, I'm not last. I just am
Okay.
last.
So, you start us.
Throwing the rock I've cast light on is an action, correct? I want to. It gives me 20 feet. Are each of these 10 feet?
I don't have a key.
There's.
And I remember
there's
dropping
little,
this thing
like,
earlier.
light grids on them.
Ah, they are 15 feet each, aren't they? How far could I throw it?
20 feet.
So,
Yeah, they're very light, but there are squares of them.
Oh, so I could literally only throw the rock like this far.
Right, and then it will go out 20 feet from there.
40 feet.
So
But then.
as bright, and then another. So it would get up to here.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the rock as far as I can, which gives me like a little bit more visibility.
I just realized the sound's coming from the TV.
It's really good for the mic, too. 'Cause it's not right here.
Blasting right out the back of the computer, yeah.
So, just at the edge of that light, you see several large crates blocking the entire pathway.
I have something for that. I just need to get some crates with it.
And I'm just going to use, and I can't because that's a spell. I'm just going to say as loudly as I can, but calmly, Ayarnahi, when Elvish means the day is here.
Okay.
So, that's all.
All right.
I'm just hanging out there with Sanctuary, staring into the darkness.
Excuse me, I noticed there were crates back there.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, there's the bad perception check finally. 12.
That's bad perception, right?
All right.
I've always
3.
above 20 before.
So all you did was
Throw the rock.
Throw the
See
rock.
Crates.
and you said something in Elvish.
Which none of us can understand.
Yeah, Smith's gonna say. Smith's just gonna wait, keep listening. That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna command Wesson to keep an eye on our 6.
Right.
With Relic.
4. Bruce.
Charge forward. I can't see where all the lines are.
Yeah, it's a
Go,
downside.
I
I
think
would probably have been behind you.
Send me 40.
What's your vision? 60?
Yes.
You can see the crates, and then it's. Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna sniff too with this.
That's fair.
26.
Wind up right behind him.
Yeah, I figured.
Are 3 gnolls carrying bows.
Arrows! They're behind some crates.
And you
I
can
can
see
deal
they're
with
they're kind of
crates.
ducking behind them and got their bows up and kind of doing this, whole kind of keep their distance
I
down.
mean,
I'm going in! I'll
stay back.
if I can use my action to move.
You dash.
I'll use my action.
Another 40.
Another 40 forward.
Get you up there.
Ah. Do not go that far.
Alright. Midnight.
I said what?
Your bonus. You want to do your bonus?
Yeah, I'll bonus action rage as I'm running.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Well, I could have just gotten rid of the crates, but we had to go
I feel like
rushing in
some
full
sort of
bear.
bonus with intimidation,
He's barely thinking about this mission.
maybe
There's 2. We need a third bear pun. Well done, Noah.
Do I get a bonus for intimidation?
See, the
Nothing.
boar and hog, you have more than one word to work with. I don't know if you have more than one word with bear.
I'm not seeing anything.
Use
Um,
grizzly.
You're trying to get Grizzly to work in there. Yeah.
Things are getting pretty grisly in here.
Oh.
Do we have a house rule that I can use my strength bonus?
Sure.
Strength modifier? 19.
We've already kind of passed through the maw of
you.
the cave.
Thank you.
5.
I said what? Okay, and he's gone. Well, I was going to burn down the crates using Vanguard, but I guess not now because he's in the way. So I guess
How much space between crates and ceiling?
Crates are probably halfway up.
How tall is the ceiling?
20, so they're about 10 feet. It's
And
multiple.
the
crates
knolls are.
stacked.
Oh, yeah, they probably got it. Okay. Cool.
The knolls are pretty tall. I mean, they're like 6 foot. 6.
not as tall as Vanguard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably in the 6 to 6'5", somewhere in that range. They're fairly tall.
Yeah. And they could have crates back there. They're standing on.
So I guess the crates,
Still-
yeah, the crates are probably not stacked up that time because they'd be above them. It's probably
And then I'm going
probably
to
more like six-ish. Probably,
summon Vanguard,
probably
I guess.
just over them. Okay. So you got 14 some feet between the ceiling and the crates. Enough for you to go over the top if you wanted to. Yeah. Space.
I'm trying to think how tall a large creature is in general.
You can still be
I'd say
medium
Vanguard's
and be over
probably
7
12
feet tall.
Yeah.
Vanguard's pretty big.
Good.
Alright,
Is that it?
that's me.
Okay. Well,
We got Vanguard out now.
I guess they're going to shoot the bear in front of them.
Is it Adam's turn first?
Nope.
I am going to shout.
They were before me.
No, this is
Before-
the last people.
That sucks.
There was something that happened somewhere in there that you didn't know.
Before
It was
they
Breeze.
shoot, I'm going to shout.
I knew it. Oh, these are her kids! She's been a mom to
Yeah.
them. Knowles the whole time.
What are you going to shout?
I was going to shout up to Bruce.
If you get out of the way, I can get rid of those crates. And
No
possibly the
need.
knolls.
Alright,
All right.
yourself. Fire's more fun.
So 2 shots are coming from each knoll straight to the big giant bear in front of their face. So that's a natural 20 on my first shot.
Nice.
It'll be 16 points of damage and I need a DC 12 Constitution save.
DC what?
12 Constitution save.
Whoa, hold on.
Whoa. What?
The bear has very bad constitution.
My. Alright, let me mark
Bear's
down my
constitution
HP.
is
Oh, that's right.
negative.
I have bear HP. That's right. Got it.
Just grinning bear, man.
One more time. DC what?
12.
Con save?
Con save, yeah.
Let's do this down here. Nice. Natural 1.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, I'm trying to think.
Alright. That's okay.
Advantage on all con checks and saves. Okay.
Whew.
I got advantage. A 2.
Wow.
What's your
Oh,
total?
9.
All right. So as that arrow hits you, you notice there's some oozy stuff coming down from it, and you look down and you can tell you're pretty confident you're poisoned by it. So you are poisoned for the next minute, which gives you disadvantage on all attacks and ability checks.
Cool.
Second shot from him will be a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Next guy takes a shot at you, misses. Another natural 20, so another 8 points of damage. You're already poisoned, so that's not going to do anything.
How many?
Or sorry, another 16 points of damage.
And, sorry, that was piercing damage. So it's half.
Correct. Because you're rage, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So 8 and 8, so you get 16 total already at this point. So whatever you had already written down, you're good.
Yeah.
Next shot misses. Last shot misses. So 2 arrows, the rest of them all go wide. As Lindell's shoot down the bear. 1.
Regard is definitely the biggest creature in this tunnel right now. I think I have to move forward. Can I declare I'm taking cover behind Bruce? I'm trying to hide it.
You already are.
Okay. And if things are
He
tight
takes
enough,
up pretty much the whole hallway. So
I'm going to move I can't. 1. How many spaces would be my 30 feet of movement from this corner?
6.
I can't really see them.
Oh.
So if I'm in this corner, right here.
Here in this corner. Right here.
Yeah, right there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
So I'd get right up behind him, there. Okay. I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I cast something here, it has a 40-foot cube. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I cast something here that had a 40-foot cube, it would get all 3 of these guys at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have a 60-foot casting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How tall are you?
I'm 3 feet tall.
I mean, if you cast it towards the ceiling, you could do it, which is fine, because I'm sure your cube.
That's smart.
But I can only cast a 60 to get heavy one. Is that 60 or 60 120? Yeah. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, great! It's 120 feet. I can cast this.
Yeah, you're nice.
So I'm going to cast just above, as far as I can, basically as far as I can see back in this corner, slow, which creates 40 foot.
I need a save, I guess.
40 cube is in 40 feet in all dimensions. It's like a sphere. It's 40 feet across. I'm basically going to get it here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 back. So yeah, get it from the front of them in this. So I guess it would get anyone, unless they're back here hiding on this wall, it would get them 2. So I guess trying to see if there's anybody in this corner to get with that as well. So they have to make wisdom saving throws DC 17 or be slow for a minute.
What was it? Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
No. No. Yes. So the guy farthest from me saves.
Do you have any markers?
Oh, yeah, those things.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yep.
And where are your markers?
Neat.
Yep.
Do you have a slow marker?
Fine.
Maybe not, but you have magic effect if nothing else.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you didn't have slow in there. You had everything.
There's a lot in here.
Oh, they're all jumping.
Charmed,
magical poison.
effect,
There you go.
blinded, curse invisible.
There we go. Your right shoulder is poison, or left shoulder is poison.
Yeah, just magical effect, I guess.
Oh,
So, only one of them got slowed?
2. Correct. The one farthest from me. No, one over.
that one's not slowed.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Right.
The other 2 got slowed?
Yes. Yep. the other way around. Yep. Okay. Duly noted. That's slowed. Means they're at half speed, right? And they get one. They get
Mm-hmm. Either a move or an
Oh,
action,
can I
and they get no
concentrate
reactions.
anything on me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
their AC
Oh.
is at a minus.
Yeah, I don't need to control
Oh,
the
maybe.
markers.
I don't
So.
know.
They're yours.
Is
I'm
it?
going to ask
Wow.
you before I use
That's
them.
powerful.
Action or a bonus
And
action,
reach.
not both.
Oh, they can still move.
I am charming. I just put it down.
Speed is halved.
So on the one hand, you're raging, but on the other hand, you're poisoned.
Well played, well played.
Uh-huh.
Only the right hand is raging.
Dude, they got
That's the
Hunter's
best
Mark.
joke of the night.
I'll be here all night.
That's
And
excellent.
only we will understand it in this moment.
This is a gift.
We'll go back on the recording.
This
like that joke made no
was-
sense.
I think so,
Yeah.
yes. It was a, hey,
For those just
Or
listening
other
at
people
home,
who I share
Those
with
are good
her
gifts.
that
Yeah.
didn't make any sense. So I'm explaining it now. There are 2 marker tokens
Okay,
on the right
that-
arm
you're
and
done?
the left arm. Left arm is poison and right arm is range.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. All right. Adam.
By the way, my friend bought me like Prism Rainbow dice. I'm like, rainbows?
That's awesome.
As in like the symbols of unicorns? These are Atom dice. Well, I mean, so I have these Atom dice.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is perfect for my favorite character I've ever played. Feel that. They're really fun.
25 to
They're
hit.
light.
Miss Adam.
Can I
Huh?
Oh wait, I need a wisdom save. You should have Sanctuary on you.
Yeah.
Well, no, you cast slow. The slow negates Sanctuary. Oh, so are they both concentration?
I think Sanctuary is.
I don't.
That's why I was hiding behind him, but I'm going to double check.
Slow is a concentration.
Sanctuary is. I
Is
didn't
also-
record if it was, but I don't believe it is actually.
Sanctuary is not.
Yeah.
Okay. If you make an attack or cast a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, this spell ends. However, slow
Oh,
would
that's right.
negate it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 26 to hit you.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
With an arrow.
Nope.
Yeah, there's something else.
Those dice have metal plating on them. We would all
For-
have matching dice, somewhat.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah, I really like that.
Those are
Very
really
fun.
cool.
It's great because these dice are like so stout and heavy.
Yeah.
It's nice to. I love the weight of. I usually like really heavy ones, but I mean they from like wood they roll really nicely.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I've heard there's different. These are the demarcations. You can be an elf. You can be a dice elf, dwarf, or goblin. Dice elf are like I want 1 or 2 pretty set of dice. And dwarves are like, you practically need a set of dice for everything, right? You need like a dice for effects, you need dice for attacks, and then dice goblin are just like click clack rocks sound nice, and you just have bags of dice.
Right.
So I'm like,
That's what I
oh,
used
I'm
to
a
be.
dice
That's
elf.
what I used
I'm
to
a
be.
goblin.
You are definitely a dice goblin.
I'm more of an elf.
Yeah.
My dice ain't pretty, but I got lots of them.
Sometimes I think that is the better way to go. I just, in all parts of my life, want as few things and make them very useful, because I will lose my shit all the time. I can't lose things, so if I have less, goblins just don't care if they're falling out of the bag as they run away.
Except for the government does actually care, and then
Hmm?
they're going back and picking up every little die.
He's just rolling like 30 damage on me. He's just over there rolling dice. My turn is like
Like you said, he's got
Apparently,
a lot of dice. You've offended
my
him.
turn's not even half over. He's just. Birch, you are stunned. You are charmed. You are blinded and paralyzed.
Crap.
And you are
Also,
restrained.
you're
Can you kill Adam right now?
Adam doesn't have a head.
Don't kill Adam.
Okay, so first
I have a new character lined up. It's okay.
you take 55 points of damage.
Oh,
All the okay. Then
Oh.
I'm gone. Not dead, but I'm unconscious.
Okay.
oh.
The rest of the effects don't matter then. You're unconscious.
Yep.
Okay.
So slow is gone.
Boy, this happened fast.
Yeah. Guys, I
I-
said we shouldn't go to the knoll.
What did I say? I said we're all going to die.
How bad are you off?
Oh, 6 plus 55, right?
What's that?
It was 6 damage and then plus 55 damage.
I'm gonna do 6 roll.
You said 6, and you kept rolling dice for a year. And
Oh,
then-
no, just 55 total.
That's
Oh,
exactly
okay.
my.
That's
So
exactly
I'm
your
exactly
points.
at 0. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't have to roll deaths. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think it has to be under 0.
So am I technically conscious?
I don't.
Yeah, that's
I think 0 you are
I think
unconscious.
0 is unconscious.
Yeah.
This saving.
I'm pretty sure 0 is unconscious.
If you were to hit him again,
Oh, they're asking, do you need to roll, if you're at exactly 0, do you need to roll death saves?
After your character reaches 0.
I think I just have to roll death saves.
I think so.
if you hit him again,
Damage reduces you to
after
0 and
he's-
fails to kill you. You fall unconscious.
Yeah. Really, negative only matters when you.
When you
Oh,
start
no.
with 0,
Yeah.
you make a special saving throw that poses a death saving throw. So yes, you're still doing.
Yeah.
Do I have something?
Negative only matters when you, like, get to the equivalent negative of your whole
HP.
points in one hit. Then you're
Right.
dead immediately.
Okay.
Hey, it's my first time unconscious in the game. Thank you.
Nice.
Oh wait, actually, you have a thingy. So you pop back up. You get a D. You got the special one too.
Right. Oh no.
That's
2d8 plus 4.
yeah. You get 2d8 plus 4, but the
go.
thing shatters.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to be up.
And you said you were gonna make a
10
army of
points.
them?
I have 15 points.
Good
Nice.
call.
We're just gonna
And they are still slow.
For a moment, you guys don't see what hit him, but for a moment, Adam starts, and then you see, and he's right back up. Okay. That's
At the end of my turn, as that happens, I just go, kill!
3.
Furious.
I will do.
Yeah, you
just
hear
a-
it behind you. That's all. I mean, you didn't see it because you were probably looking.
Right, I'm figuring I don't have
Yeah.
any idea what
You
he's
just
doing.
heard. You hear him gasp behind you.
Adam, get out of here! And I'll go and I'll dive over the crates like
Okay.
this.
You just straight forward into
Yeah.
them.
And he's going further in, of course.
Give me an athletics check.
No one ever
Gladly.
listens to me on the plan. I could have roasted them alive. We could have had no dinners. Could have been a great time. We could have blown up whatever's in those barrels.
What'd you roll? You rolled a 1.
No, you have to just do the smartest thing you can in your turn, right? Like,
Well,
you can't
plus
really-
side is you take out some of the barrels.
The thing is, like, if he waits on you to do something, he's wasting
Downside.
a turn.
You're prone on top of them.
Wasting a turn is just like almost worse than doing the worst. You know.
So you just go to dive over them and just right into the first set of crates.
Uh-huh.
They smash and shatter. You now smell like cider. Because that's all over you. Cider and wine has all just smashed all over you.
Is that...
Little did you know your bear form has an insatiable urge. Anytime he's anywhere near cider.
Drink it all.
I'm supposed to be fighting right now! Was that movement or action?
That would be your movement. So you
Okay.
still have an action.
That would be all my movement when I just did?
What's your speed total? 40?
40.
No, you could half move, stand back up if you'd like.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay. But that's as far as you'll be able to
And
go.
if I can't, step up to him, then I will...
So you're still 15 feet away from them. You see a couple of them chuckle as you crashed into it.
No, it's more like a hyena laugh.
Yeah, it's more like a hyena laugh.
Would it be a single action to pick up a crater barrel and throw it?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I do.
Yep.
And I'll throw. Can I see which one that one is not slowed? Can I tell the difference?
Which one
between
is laughing quicker?
Yeah, I guess the slow effect wouldn't have fallen off then because he never actually went down. You give me a perception check.
18.
Yes.
Then I'll throw a barrel at his head. Attack 15.
Wait, what number are you?
3.
Oh, okay. I'm 3.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, there's 2, 3.
Take
I was
all
like,
of that back. Nothing ever.
I know you can go. You're already mostly
Sorry.
done.
Yeah.
I can't get there anyway. All I can do is move, so I'll just take my.
That's
like,
right.
oh shoot!
All
things
you
are
would have
happening.
done is
Yeah.
moved.
Yeah. 5,
Okay, that
10.
works. That works.
4.
Good, man. What was your attack?
22 to hit.
Oh, you know.
That'll hit.
And then, what do you give me for the barrel?
Barrel will go
Just
D8
figures that everyone's stepping in the way. This dragon's fat.
plus your strength.
So I'm fine. As soon as I heard
Plus
that there are barrels, he's like,
strength.
come on, no, stepping
And I'm
on
proficient
everyone.
with.
Yes.
Ah,
Well, that was
Oh,
just
you could've gone for it.
proficiency.
Fire
added
breathing
to your
dragon. Come on,
attack.
guys.
Oh, but
That would've been
proficiency is
epic.
not added to it.
Burn down the
Because you're
barrels and
proficient
the
with
walls.
improvised
It's like,
weapons, right?
Right.
That's
that
alright,
doesn't
I'll
add
just
damage.
shoot
I'm
my
giving you
quills that
your ability
got
score.
because we're
Right.
supposed
to
I
that.
do 5.
So that's a 7.
7.
And there was a 1 evolution.
Bludgeoning.
And so I was like,
Um,
I actually agreed with it. I was like, yeah, these need to be 5d8 for 1 evolution point, and their range, and it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
That's
How much you say?
that's
7?
a bit
7.
powerful.
Okay.
It's 30 foot. range.
Alright.
Or was it 60? I think we agreed that it was 60. It doesn't actually have a range.
Is that it?
Okay. I think that's it.
Okay. And you just moved up then?
Double
Okay.
move, yeah.
Double moved up. And Weston also just moved.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, midnight. So,
Oh, no.
no.
Right. Go.
right.
Sorry, go ahead.
so Bruce grabs, after diving into one of the barrels, he stands up. As he's
Grabs
standing
this one?
up, sure. He picks up a barrel and just boom, and kind of throws it, but there's not much distance to throw, so he mostly just kind of almost snatches it a little bit over their head. There's a little bit of a distance to drop, and that one just kind of staggers back a little bit, but recovers pretty quickly. All right, midnight.
I'm gonna have Bringard. Can't really get through here without flying over. How tall are you guys here? Like, I'd probably have to go 10 feet above to clear you guys.
Yeah, you can fly over us. It's a 20-foot cavern. We're not 10 feet tall.
30,
Yeah, you're fine.
35, 40. Gonna kind of fly.
Retiring it.
Yeah. For the night, he's going away.
I'm flying right above Adam
Okay.
for reference. And he's going to shoot quills down on this guy as a bonus action.
Which guy? The one
The
that's
one's not slowed.
Okay.
So,
We'll call him Null 3.
03. I'm on midnight, that's why I don't have to close. That makes sense.
Hey, how'd you know my name? My mom always called me No 3.
Does a 17 hit?
Is it 17 hit?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Sweet.
The funny thing is, I was the 7th kid.
Mainline.
9 points of piercing damage. 9 points of piercing damage. Fire, double move. It's like a double move over them and get behind them. Oh no, because you're on top of them. No, you're not on top of the barrels.
I'm not on top of the barrels.
I could fly over you. This would be my only chance to fly over you. So I'm right here. If I double move. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I would get just above the knolls. Slow knolls here. Stay
here or move here?
Hmm.
Yeah. Ringguard's gonna move forward. And hover just above.
I have to do something after this. In reaction to your turn. I wasn't paying attention.
Wait, don't I have pounce? I do have pounce. So I can also attack. Get both my attacks, but I can still attack. So I'm going to
Use your Quill's bonus action.
Quills are bonus. So I'm gonna attack this guy on the left here. No one. With a tail slap. That definitely hits. This is 22 hits. Six damage. Bludgeoning damage. That matters.
Okay.
I was on the ground.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for.
Okay.
Well, no, Midnight's gonna move up. Right there. In between.
Okay. Rewinding a moment, because why not? We're messing this round up all over.
Sorry.
When Smith steps up to where he's at, no, that's a miss. And Wesson, 13. You feel just air go by you near your head. 6.
I want to be fair. I took damage. I did not roll a concentration check. I'm slow. I rolled a natural 1, so they are no longer slow.
Okay. Go ahead and take those off. Thank you for remembering that.
Just remember.
All right. Well, they will.
Be quicker.
I guess they will have all their shots then. Bring guards above them.
Yeah, right above him.
Okay.
Well, he's on the ceiling, basically.
They're going to look up and take shots at Bringard. Oh, you can roll a save at the end of your turn for your poison.
Oh, cool.
DC 12.
Con.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, if the gnolls are about 7 feet
12.
tall.
There you go. You're not poisoned anymore.
Hey.
On the one hand,
Oh,
you're not
actually-
poisoned anymore.
no, I did not pass. It was
No,
On the other hand, you're still.
What you got?
Or a 10.
Never mind. You're still on the one hand.
Yeah,
you are
because I
still
lost.
poisoned.
Ah,
On the other hand, you're raging.
my con
All right.
was not as good as
So
it
2 shots to Bringard first.
I will say I am most likely within 5
is.
feet of them.
Yeah. Get in here.
$16 to hit.
That hits.
Bear
I
form is
just
just
hit my bag of hit points.
a bag of hit points for me.
Who is?
My bear form.
Dude, bring guards
Any
my
any
bag.
like
18 points of damage.
That's how you got to treat it tactically.
And then 2
I
more
am.
shots.
A
Bring them on.
Small
does,
tiny
Bring guard on.
hit points.
Ooh, that's actually a good catchphrase.
13
It's
hit.
not a whole lot of hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
And my abilities are actually worse as a bear.
And the other one's going to be higher.
That's another
So
40,
another 16, 26 points of damage.
26 total.
2
Just
shots.
makes sense.
Alright.
Because your abilities are worse. Burn those points.
And then
Not even
Long combat.
last guy.
There's more than just the 3.
That's Bruce.
3 guys. They got 2 shots apiece.
112.
I'm rolling them at a
Yes.
disadvantage though. So
W.
Oh,
55. Oh, yeah.
11.
I am
11
actually a
does not
little
hit.
boy.
Okay. And nope. And the last guy.
There's someone Sophia's age
Try.
running around the battlefield right now. Is she 10 now?
She's 9. Just slightly.
Adam has said before in game, I don't remember how old I actually am. He's like, I've said 9 and 10 in recordings. I'm like, I guess I don't really know. So I'm somewhere around there.
All right. Top of the order.
Okay. Sanctuary. First of all,
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
wasted spells for you losers.
He's like, I almost died.
Told you to not engage in combat.
That's your action.
I don't do what you tell me. I should be nearby wherever that stone was that I threw forward.
Yeah, I think
For
it's
my-
right behind you.
Could I, as an action, pick it up and throw it another 20 feet forward?
Well, your action was to cast Sanctuary, right?
That's a bonus action.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. So 20 feet forward. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so you mean that the fact that you can't actually see past Bruce
Yeah.
right now.
I'm just going to throw it over Bruce's head.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. But kind of like right in front of him.
Give me a dex, or give me a ranged attack. So it'd be your dex plus.
All right.
Just your dex.
You're not rolled
Just your
natural
dex. No proficiency with this.
Yay! Total of 5.
You throw it at Bruce. And
Yeah.
it just hits him in the back and falls down.
Idiot. And then I'm going to.
You just feel a rocket in the
Then
back
I'm
of
going
the
to
head.
run and put it back there.
Going wrong.
Why didn't I have to roll the first time?
Rockstar
Because you weren't trying to throw it past anybody.
Oh, just throwing it straight.
Yeah, you were just throwing it. This one,
Could I have just said I'm throwing it to the side of
You
Bruce?
can try, but again, it's going to require some aiming.
Okay.
And so, because of that,
5.
when you're just throwing it down the hallway, I don't really care.
I just want to know the
where it goes.
mechanics for if I do something like that in the future.
Yeah.
I kind of like this result.
Hmm?
I got knocked over.
So you run back that way?
Yes.
And tail attack.
That's nuts.
That'll hit you.
I'm dead.
Wait, no, because it's another bonus action.
Hmm.
I don't have 2 bonus actions.
Oh, it beat Sanctuary, huh?
Oh, all right.
If I had 2 bonus
point.
actions, I could also do fire. But I
I
don't.
almost forgot about Sanctuary. That's
Sanctuary.
interesting. Oh, hell no. Gosh, no. Okay. So, I'm going to give you something because of Sanctuary in there. As you run, you see a glaive, the blade of a glaive come in right next to your head. And just zoom, and then you continue on the path.
Like from the side of the walls.
It would be from. Let's see. You were. Yeah, it would be coming from the wall, from towards the wall.
Towards.
You were in like the middle of the path.
Uh-huh.
It's coming from the wall, farther away from me.
So like kind of.
It not from the wall itself per se, but you were like right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's coming from this direction. And as you ran by, it actually kind of almost clipped right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
But it like,
Do I just see the blade, or do I see
Just
a
the
hilt
blade.
attached to it? Just the blade. Does it look like a normal? Like it's just
It
like a
looks-
floating metal blade.
it looks like it might be attached to something, but you only saw at the tip of it.
Okay.
Just the tip.
Do you have more?
All right, 2.
I think so. We got a top shot.
Okay. This will be against Smith. 2 attacks come your way. Does 20 hit you?
No!
Okay.
Whoa!
And how about a 23?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be 12 points of damage.
Do I know where it came from?
Give me a perception check.
Nope.
Can I ask? 'Cause you really shouldn't give me more than a yes or no to this.
Yeah.
If all that damage I took the first time was because I was passing through a point in space, and then like I was passing through a point in space as I was running towards Bruce,
Mhm.
when I was running up to Bruce, I had Sanctuary all the way until I stopped and cast Slow.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah, I didn't. So I ran up to him then with the full reach. I don't know if it's like a normal trap is only in a certain zone or point, rather than. Is that just so that was how I was intending?
That's a good
but
point.
I just
you didn't cast slow until you got up there.
You're good.
I would give you your Aegis back.
What?
Your Aegis.
Yours.
Yours, Emily.
Brought you back.
You never went down.
I never. Okay. Cool. All right.
That's a good point.
Damn.
Don't worry. You'll have plenty of chance to make up.
Oh yes.
You did not take the damage.
Oh wow. All right.
So, because this is kind of fun, and it's Adam, suddenly you guys look back and Adam's got the amulet. Like, he went, you could have sworn he went down and it shattered, but it's reformed around him.
I'm like,
and there's like, for a moment, there was like a shimmer, and you swear you saw like duplicates of Adam kind of moving around for a little bit, and then he's there with the amulet where he's at.
Nice.
Let's go this way.
I just go. Ah! That's it. That's all I scream out.
Actually, everyone give me a perception check.
15.
13.
15.
8. Okay.
I brought all my high perception for the day.
Awesome.
You guys notice nothing else. All right.
Can I yell? Actually, is it still the end of my turn? Can I yell? There's a thing that tried to hit me right there.
Mhm. Yep.
I have no more information to give you about it.
Thing. All right then.
Smith's turn.
So how much? I mean, if you're saying there's a thing that tried to attack you here, then I would probably be concerned about some threat from over there, and I wouldn't have any idea what it was, and I'd want to address it. If it was clear enough, if you were like right here, and I knew like what it was.
I point like
General direction.
to that area in
As
front
in
of you,
running.
behind Bruce. I think that's all I would know.
So it's not from there. You're 16.
I'm gonna tell Wesson to try to figure out what is Adam talking about.
Wesley, go be a meat shield for me, buddy.
Yeah.
Weston decipher Adam's.
Okay.
Wesley, go.
And I told Rallick to stay back around this corner too and keep watch. So we don't have a Rallick token. I'll use the gold.
Wesley, go fulfill your purpose and pass the mustard.
He's just normal size, right?
Who?
Raleigh.
Yeah,
No, he's special.
he's medium.
He's round size.
Special size. Here, have a blue dragon.
Oh.
I have a little rack.
You don't even have a unicorn?
No. Definitely don't have a
Um,
unicorn. Maybe a white dragon if you want that instead.
That'd probably be better.
Well, yeah, there is no way to get past you. You take up
Wait,
all that
don't the wings
space.
detach on one of these dragons?
Raleigh has wings though.
Oh, right. Stuff. Never mind then. Dragon works perfect.
I don't have a little horse.
You don't have a small, like fleshy, sinewy red and black
So I'm gonna move up
unicorn with
5,
wings?
I know, I'm
10.
very disappointed in my mini.
So I don't know if this will
If
matter.
you had that, you'd be the god. Of
my
the
movement. I go I'm gonna go this way so I can get an angle of Eldritch Blast on this guy.
You're gonna go what?
I'm going in this direction. So I don't know if this matters, but 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, so at the 10. I don't think that hits you. 21?
I haven't left its threat zone yet, so at 15 probably.
Nope.
You said 21. That does hit.
21, which would give you 7 points of damage.
Okay, so
Oh, I know you didn't leave its threat zone.
oh, I didn't. So
you moved through it.
Information.
I wanted to gasp too.
It's an invisible null.
I want to be loud.
You can decipher that.
Cool.
You definitely feel something hit you.
Imagine being an invisible
think Adam's right.
creature in the midst of all these guys running past you.
So Eldritch Blast is a plus 8 to hit, so I get 2 of them. Get 14 to hit. Natural 1. Yeah, 2 misses.
Dang.
Natural 1 on one of them, though.
Against.
The Knoll 3.
Please don't hit me.
From behind Bruce.
I mean, real close to him, so I'm like,
Eldritch Bruce.
You say idiot while you hit it with Eldritch Blast.
That might mess with the spellcasting just a little bit.
Hold up.
Makes it stronger.
1 moment.
It has little brother energy when you do that.
But I don't know that energy.
Here it is. This one.
I am a little brother and I have.
Roll me a
brothers, so
percentile.
I know both.
Both. Well, yeah. Both.
38.
38. Give me a dexterity saving
The
throw.
only thing close to a
Me?
little brother in my immediate family is that my dad is the little brother of his brothers.
Blue. 18.
You're fine. As you go to cast that second Eldritch Blast, it almost pushes you backwards. You kind of stumble back a little bit and catch yourself.
Cool. Can Weston make a perception?
Sir Ken.
No. Oh, my rolls today. That's 2 natural 1s out of 4 rolls.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing above a 10. No, 2 rolls above a 10.
All right.
So I've made 6 rolls.
Bruce.
All right.
Bruce.
That's something to brag
Don't
about.
laugh at
Impressive
me!
statistics, right?
And I'm going to try the same exact thing that I did before.
All right. Athletics check.
Check.
I'm ready for the natural one.
All right. 24.
That's better than a natural one.
Okay. Your movement is 20. Go ahead and put yourself on the other side and push them back 5 feet.
Okay.
Or, well, 10. I guess
all
10 feet
well-
because you're large.
Okay.
Yep. So if you want to go to the other side. Did you want to go to the other side or on top? Of the
I wanted to land on top of them, use my attacks as I'm flying.
That's right. You can. Yeah. It's just okay. Yep. They will be. Well, I'll give you the choice then. You can knock them prone or shove them back 5.
I need a levitating.
Knock him prone.
Okay. So move him back. Put him on top of the crates.
And knock them all prone.
Yeah. If you can throw it. Yeah. I guess that works. Okay.
And then I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay. You're already at disadvantage, so what the hell? Why not?
Right.
Oh, so that puts you at
Double
regular.
advantage.
Just a regular
Regular
roll.
attack.
First.
Wait, for a melee attack, you would be at disadvantage?
Yeah, because it's
Poison.
Oh. But they're prone. So you would have
Right.
advantage.
It's true.
Okay, so disadvantage because he's.
Double advantage doesn't cancel out.
Right.
It's just, right? Isn't that how it works? It's just a straight roll no matter how many advantages you get?
You get advantage from. Yeah, I think it's just advantage or. I like the stacking advantages and disadvantages though, so I will give you. I will give you advantage
Double
Yes. All right.
Double.
because you'll gain advantage from prone and advantage from reckless, but disadvantage. So you're. I'm going to say in ours, if it whichever one outweighs the total.
On the one hand.
And on your feet.
Quadruple.
All right. Right claw against the far guy.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Quadruple.
24 to hit
That'll hit.
for.
Prone advantage.
Oh no, wrong one. That was a claw attack. 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
My second attack is claw attack on the left. Guy closest to you.
Okay.
For that's a bunch to hit. 26 to hit.
Hits.
That is claw again. 8 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to do a bite attack.
Same guy or
Middle
okay.
for a 14 to hit.
That misses.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That was 4 or 5.
Well,
Midnight.
if I jump down on them and I have trample damage, does that apply the trample damage? How does that work?
Well,
Does it have to be moving over them?
What is the trample?
Wasn't it charge?
yeah, I think you'd have to be moving over them.
Trample in 5.
I'm going to do a
Which
con
I-
save for the poison.
Oh, yes.
If you move more than half your total movement speed,
Doesn't say it has to be on
that's
the ground.
homebrew.
I don't think it would be in the air.
Yeah, it is the homebrew page.
I'm gonna rule no on this. You're not.
Yeah.
Because you're just dropping on
I'm
top.
just dropping them.
Yeah.
What if he like kicks his feet while he falls? Not kidding.
Well, what if
That doesn't
you
make any sense.
like you go out, you bang,
Hey,
turn
Jeff.
around, and poof.
Do you have the sanctuary spell pulled up?
Like elephants and war horses
Read
can
the
trample if they
second
move 20 feet.
sentence carefully because it might
It
change
should
the
say
thing you
specifically
already
for your
changed.
Eidolon
I'm
or
just trying to be
something.
fair.
How it has to move.
I don't want to say out loud what I'm thinking because I don't want to give away information
Mm-hmm.
if I figured something out.
It seems to be specific to the creature.
No. So I looked at it earlier. It wouldn't actually change.
Even the 6th word in the second sentence.
I have to count words.
Really have to be more.
That's in the
so I think
second
it does have to
sentence?
be moving. Doesn't
It's
say how
spell
far
and
it
Do you mind if I
has
come
to
back
be.
here?
Sure.
Actually, no, I'll just show it to you on my screen. So I don't have to
You
look
can
through
just
your
say
stuff.
what it is.
No, I don't want to. I feel like it might give away something.
No.
Only affects that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not what you think.
Okay. But just in case it was obvious,
Yeah.
after that I didn't want
No, I mean
Publicize
Adam
that.
should be able to put the 2 and 2 together then from that,
to.
if he understands his own spell.
He should.
I would think he would,
Mhm.
I forget.
as old as he is.
That is good to know that I have heard.
I'm sure he's cast Sanctuary on several occasions
Need swallow whole.
and seen it worked in some places.
And see that not work. Yes.
And gone, oh, that didn't work for that. I thought that was the word you were pointing to, but I was like,
I'm realizing you're the only
I realize what
My
you're
bad.
getting at now. That yes, no, it
has seen blood.
100%.
Character.
what
Okay.
happened is correct.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm happy. I just want to be fair.
My last.
Oh yeah.
If I'm going to be a rules police, you
Bro.
gotta always police the
Bring
rules.
her.
Nope, 100%.
That'd be hilarious though if it wasn't, and you're like, and Adam just floors again and loses all his hit points. I'd be like, what's up, Jam? It just, I would kind of love it. Although I would die later in this session.
Okay,
but-
so I'm going to first shoot quills down upon them. Ring quills down upon them.
Which one's advantage?
No, it's not.
Because you're
It's a ranged
range
Oh, it
attack
is a
on the
range
prone.
attack, so yeah, that's true. So,
Yes, sir.
guy on the left.
You know, technically, you're over topping me
You'd think you'd be better.
It's almost like D&D isn't like
Okay.
use real
Well,
physics
for disadvantage, an
or
18
something.
is good. 18 plus.
That'll hit.
21.
Which one are you attacking?
The guy on the left. The guy that's knocked prone.
They're all knocked prone. Which left? My left, your left, the other left?
Null number 1.
Alright, thank you.
I forgot his name, so.
Gerald.
4 piercing damage.
He's the Witcher Knoll.
4 piercing damage from the coils, and then I'm gonna drop down on top of them with a tail slap coming down.
Alright.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Oh, bummer. That's my good attack too. Oh, that's fine. I will then bite him.
Okay.
Nope. Never mind.
Alright.
Not doing that.
That was 5, So 6 are my guys on the ground. Oh, we put Bringard on the other side of the knolls.
Yeah, he probably dropped down there anyways.
Right. Well, they're gonna stand up. So if you could stand all of them up,
Do I get flanking bonus with?
you guys will. Thankfully, in 5th edition, standing up doesn't provoke.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Oh.
3rd edition, it sucked because it'd provoke and then you'd just trip them back down. And It's so obnoxious.
Huh.
You're like, what's the point of this? No, it does not provoke. Unless you have something that would allow it to provoke, which I don't think there is anything that. I don't even think Sentinel did.
I think.
Oh. Because it's movement into your.
Yeah, I don't think Sentinel does.
So.
Sentinel doesn't, I don't think.
Alright, as they stand up, they're dropping their bows and pulling their short swords out and going to take 2 attacks against 2 attacks each against Mr. Bear there.
Mr. Bear. They don't care about Bringard.
Bringard's too far away from them, actually.
Oh, he is.
Hey, no, too. Can you believe we're fighting a bear? I know, this is crazy.
Alright,
I still love how you voice acted.
12 to hit?
That was really funny.
12. Yes. How about a 22?
Yes.
No, Morty. No,
7
yeah,
points
Morty.
of damage.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Jeez, Rick.
His
They're coming.
his character
14
was
to
already
hit?
in that
Nope.
situation.
And
That's right.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Got my
Another 7
character
points of
name.
damage. And then
I don't know
15 to
why.
hit.
Nope.
And a 19.
Nope.
All right. So they just swinging their swords across at you. And those all piercing damage, so half all that stuff, right? Okay, that's them. So top of the order.
Top of the order to you. Well, our Godaris is top of the order to you.
Top of the order to you.
We just need Uncle Dara to be our narrator
I
for the
don't-
entire story.
Thinking.
Oh.
From this point onward, he's our battle announcer. And Bruce just took 7 points of damage.
And Bruce, it took 7 points of damage.
That's
But you
a lot of
know,
damage.
he's a barbarian, sort of, and he's raging, so he didn't take 7.
He only took 3.
3. No, not 3. 3. I hate it when they don't understand me.
There's a podcast I listen to and the guy is like heavily Irish, and every time he says 30, I chuckle
30.
a little bit into it.
So I'm gonna guess I'm 10. Like I'm taller than a halfling.
Okay.
I'm more like 4 feet tall. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere between the average character height of a small or medium.
Okay.
I am small.
So, what would you count? What would you count me as? Small or medium?
Medium.
Well,
Really?
So my understanding was that you could ride Rallick because I thought you were small,
Oh.
and Rallick's medium.
Okay.
So I don't know if that matters.
I'm
'Cause
smaller
medium
than Rallick, and
Yeah,
let's
no,
way
small.
less. Huh?
We'll go small.
We'll go small. Okay. Midnight.
Cannon-wise,
Midnight. Do you
we'll
want to get in the middle of the fray?
Not particularly.
Really little kid.
Get up there, dude.
Hanging back here. Birdguard's doing all the work.
I'm gonna just sort of.
I'm commanding him from here.
Midnight's
Is this
texting.
where I saw? Is this where I saw the blade?
Roughly.
I'm gonna like step here.
So we are.
Do we still have? Do we carry over that ability from Pathfinder with we can shine light once a day that Kalar gave us, but it causes damage?
That's right.
I'm gonna cast that version of light
Okay.
in the space where that thing.
In that corner, like right in front of Weston.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of get around them. I still have Sanctuary up, and I'm gonna cast that light right there.
Okay.
Probably nothing's gonna happen, but I just thought I'd.
Yeah, it's not even worth the roll.
All right.
It hits the wall, shatters some. It actually has some impact on the wall and shatters a hole into the wall. Bores a little bit of a hole into the wall, but nothing.
Okay. That's my turn.
Critical.
Tree.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do an attack against Smith.
Ooh.
$22.
Oh yeah. Oh aye.
Oi. I gotcha. How do we go? 12 damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's just a straight roll. Ooh, 21.
Nice.
Clutch.
So, as you get hit, a bright light pops in your eyes. For a moment, you struggle to see, but then shove it off.
Shove it off.
Shove it off.
Shove it all. Shove it.
Just shove it.
Just shove it.
I hate you all.
That's the new
I feel
curse
Matt
word.
Mercer's pain.
I feel that that's the new curse word of the campaign.
Shove it.
Go chef it.
Shove it off. Children love the cuss.
Yeah. Did you ever see Battlestar Galactica? They didn't use
3.
any language. They just made up cuss words for the show.
Nice.
Oh wait,
So they
no,
can
sorry, that
just
was on
cuss as
attack.
much as they want because their universe they have different cusses. It's
Nice.
fantastic.
Natural 20 on my second attack.
Children love
Or
Um,
you said that like the old lady from
Oh, yeah,
Elf.
bring her. It's too far away.
Totally did.
Bring her.
10 points of damage.
You've read my character
Smith
sheet
again?
before.
Yes.
And I where do I feel this damage happening? So the first one was right in my face, actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Awesome.
you mean
I never
which
had that
direction?
feel then. I just was like on a whim.
Like
what's- yeah, what's
is the
good
pain
enough
happening
for
to my
us?
entire body, or is it happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, pinpointed. It feels like a weapon.
I just filled it in as if someone put that in front of Adam.
Familiar
Right.
What would
weapon.
he write?
Feels like a weapon, like a slashing attack. But I can't tell where it's hitting me. Like it's not hitting me in the back. It's not hitting me in the arm.
Which way are you turned right
I'm facing those knolls.
now? So in the back.
Okay.
That flash would have had to come around, which is probably why it didn't affect you.
Oh.
We'll say that. You just rolled
I
that.
missed that. What was the flash word?
But yeah, there's flashes there
There's
in your
the
back.
attack on him.
The first attack was a flash of light in my
Wait.
face.
Well,
So-
it was a slash that you felt with a flash of light.
Oh. Yeah. See, I feel like that's important.
And the next one was just a regular slash.
Okay, so now Smith is like, all right, there's something behind me. This is more important because it keeps hitting me.
Roll me
It's
a
red.
s-
Well, the Eagles actually just attacked us. From all the way back here.
yeah, just straight intelligence. Actually, I'll let you throw in your. What kind of tools do you have? Proficiency
the
stuff. Your hammer counts, right? It just covers basically everything, right? Do an intelligence with your proficiency.
I get double for proficiency with tools. I don't remember what tools.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go with intelligence plus your proficiency.
Okay. Oh, I have Smith's tools, Thieves' tools, and Tinker tools. So, okay, plus 8. 21.
Okay.
I'll just go with 21.
From where you were standing and where it attacked, you felt the attack. You're pretty confident. Couple things. Tactically, some of the things you've seen, you're pretty confident that whatever is attacking you is a weapon. Also, it is attacking anything that moves around it, and it has some measure of reach.
Cannot.
But we can't see it.
Correct.
And it cannot reach.
And it's not because of darkness, because I can see
Correct.
it. Yeah, okay.
Dad, what's happening? Tell him to stop.
You know, Adam, maybe I will get
Hi, you're not my dad.
tired of.
Boy, now I have to think about what I want to do. think I'm just gonna try to better perceive it.
Okay.
Me and I'll do it at first, I guess. Well, maybe I'll tell Wesson to do it.
Okay.
First, is that fair?
That's
Is that
fine.
cheap. What's his +5? Wait, and I can wait. Skill saving throw or ability check, so not skill checks. Okay. Okay, Wesson sees nothing. Wesson, go lay down.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Smith's gonna do it too, because his perception is horrible.
Bonus action.
Oh, it's just a bonus action? Alright, take a shot at it. Jeez.
That means not good.
I
You just kind of
go to like shield my eyes for some reason, and I end up poking myself in the eye. I'm just gonna attack
the darkness.
the darkness right behind me.
Okay. Roll an attack at disadvantage.
Doesn't even need the second roll.
A natural one.
It was a 3. It was a natural 3. So I don't think I'm. That's with a and then so 12 actually. So it's not terrible.
No.
Which is fair because I just poked
That's
myself
not
in the eye,
terrible
so-
by any stretch of the
Your
arm.
eyes watering. You're like, ah.
Also, you said you have Tinker's tools,
Thieves' tools and Smith's
Thieves'
tools.
tools, and Smith's tools. Are they Smith's tools or
No.
are they Smith's
You're
tools?
just-
There's
I
Smith's
assume, right?
tools.
They're Smith's
You're done,
tools.
right?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I
Right
can't figure out
claw
what to do.
attack.
Right claw. Attack. Left claw, left
As
attack.
soon as you said Smith's
18.
tools, I thought of it.
Right.
It's like that's
Let's stop.
Chow, real smooth.
18 minutes charge.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
1, 2, furthest from you. 3, I guess.
no 3.
13 slashing.
Ow.
Left claw attack on 1.
Left claw on 1. The 3 goes down.
Farthest from you or nearest
Yeah,
to you?
Farthest. That one.
You dead.
Oh, look at that man.
14 to
That's not
hit.
right
Does not hit.
14 misses.
Okay. And then bite attack in the middle. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Number 2.
That's a 13 piercing.
Ow. It yips. And you bite into it. Alright. That was 3.
Oh
4.
no!
Oh.
I can use my reaction for one more attack.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to attack left guy again with left claw. Number 1. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Number 1.
16 slashing.
It is looking bad.
Which one were you attacking?
That was that one.
Number
Number 1.
Number 1.
That's my turn.
Alright, that was 4. 5.
Cinco.
5. Alright.
Night.
I guess we'll shoot quills at number 1.
Moon Knight. You are my Moon Knight.
14.
14 misses.
Darn it.
Dude, have you looked at the build for the new cleric class from? I'm so sorry. I thought you were.
I have not. From the multiverse?
From the Matt's game.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it if we take a break. It's amazing.
I'm gonna go with the bite first. Oh, natural 20. I should have gone with the tail attack.
Double your dice.
Moon Cleric?
I think I have seen Moon Cleric.
There's lots of them, but the new one Matt made is wild.
This stuff is a little OP.
Really is, but it's fun. And
There's
very
so
OP.
many people going Echo Knight level 1 fighters.
Oh, yes.
18 piercing damage.
18%. That was against which one?
Number 1.
He goes down. Would you do pierce, bite him, or?
Yeah, bite. Bites right through.
So Bringard just.
And
you
then
just see him kind of flop.
he kind of grabs it, crunches down, and then his tail is going to come up and see if it wags the other guy. Yep. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
That's 10 damage to number 2.
Okay.
Or only Null left in existence.
All right. 6 is that null.
I am also going to do something with Midnight.
Right. You actually have midnight still.
I do have 2 characters here, just so.
Yeah, but midnight usually stands there and doesn't do anything.
What do I
That's what I'm
get
saying.
if I color Bruce? Do I know, or do I have to experiment?
No, you don't know.
Turn into a bear, that'd be awesome.
Well, you'll see it when you do it.
Are you taking another null?
I might be coloring you.
Oh, wow.
In the bear form currently.
Mini bear.
No.
Just become a squirrel.
Probably would get a bite.
Bite.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I can get fire from Bringard.
Bite. Or I could do. Or I could get the quills from Bringard and then shoot the quills as a bonus action.
Bringard, remember I said you can choose from him.
Mm-hmm. So I could take his quills.
Everybody else.
Bonus action.
5, 10,
Just grab this back.
25, 30.
Thank you.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
roll 1.
It's your whole
35.
character sheet.
Hold up.
Oh, wait.
Hold up.
Oh, because I'm moving past you. That's a very good point. I was not flying over you.
That was on purpose. No, it wasn't.
Can I take a look at one of them?
You know,
Oh, wow, that is really cool.
I'm developing. I'm sure someone's done this before, but I had this idea. I'm developing something in the game I was doing for you guys. The mechanics of it is you just take all 7 dice and roll them at the same time.
Nice.
And the sum, I have a different sheet for what the sum would mean. Like
You're going to call it roll.
from 7 to, what
At
is it,
some
100
point,
something?
I do want to
No,
develop.
I think it's 7 to 77.
I do want to develop my own roleplay system at some point. Because
I
I've
started doing it
jokingly
for a while.
done it before,
Yeah, I started doing it.
Ooh.
but then our computer died and I lost all the files for it, so I can start again, start from scratch. Get a new fresh start on it.
Okay. Well. That's
7 to 70 is what it was. It's just so satisfying.
Midnight moving was the best thing to ever happen to us.
Okay, so this is how this played out. Midnight went to go by this guy. He went to attack, and I don't know why, but ended up stabbing himself in the foot,
Nice.
which caused him to take damage, which caused him to have to do a concentration check on the greater invisibility that he cast, and he failed.
Nice.
Lucky day.
So you suddenly see a gnoll dressed in full plate armor,
So
carrying
would
a glaive,
would he
standing
have done that when I was here or here?
as you passed by.
So I'm gonna stop right here, not actually pass him. I'm gonna color ability Bringard so I can gain one of his abilities. I'm gonna turn around with this massive dragon tail and just slap him with it.
Okay.
Nope, never mind. Unless say 14 hits.
It just slaps against the armor, and the thing just growls it.
That didn't work. And I can't color twice, I don't think, right?
Nope. Okay.
Once per turn.
That is 5, right?
True story.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That
now
was
it's 6. So my other gnoll that's still left will attack
The regular noble.
a regular gnoll.
Poor old
attacking me.
Yeah, with the sword. That is going to be
Yeah,
a
but that was
miss.
something off when we only had 3 and he said he smelled 4.
That's a
I thought it was
14
guy in the
too.
wall at first.
And that will also be.
Because he said he saw a
So
spirit
he just
come at him. from the side.
frantically
I was like,
swinging his sword at you as you're.
Spirit through
Or
the
maybe
wall,
it's
they were
hitting
like-
and it's not even hurting.
Uh-huh.
Probably more of that.
Yeah, midnight moving through there was the best thing to do.
Yeah.
He just goes through and this guy
As soon as he
reveals
appears,
himself,
I just go. The whole person.
Okay. Nice.
Miss.
DC 17.
Oh,
Wisdom?
awesome. Like, what a natural one.
Believe so.
Not there.
Wait a sec. Yeah. Yeah.
Question is, am I flanking Northwest?
He is held.
Okay. You stay right there. Just staring until his to his knoll eyes.
Hold does a paralyze, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, paralyzes the condition for the duration.
Incapacitated, cannot move or speak, automatically fails strength. Incapacitated may not make actions or reactions. Okay, so this isn't the one where you get
I'll just say, get him.
stunned, where you get all the attacks have advantage.
Are you-
Oh, that's all right.
bummer.
Yeah.
There's
I knew there was
a
a
null
difference.
back here.
Ooh, can I put a paralyzed thing on the guy I paralyzed?
Not the whole person.
There you go.
Crit.
These are fun.
There was a paralyzed too.
Oh, there it is. Gotcha, you butthole.
And
Shove it.
Incapacitated.
if Weston got out of the way,
I like that I look up
Are you
whole
concentrating?
person, then I look up and I click on it and it says paralyzed. I hate it paralyzes the some of these
can't
conditions
take
are dumb
reaction.
Yeah.
because they're like,
Means
well,
he
then
can't
you
take
go to this other one.
Action, and he can't take
Yeah,
action
paralyzed
without
attack
it,
rolls
means he
have
can move out of his
advantage.
range.
Attacks
And
that
then
hit the
shoot him
creature
with
as a
quarter
critical
bonus
hit.
action.
It's just not in here.
Do it
Oh.
all if he's still alive next round.
If he's
So
still
yes.
alive. Which
That's
hardcore.
Critical hit if you're within 5 feet of
If
them.
I'm shooting double,
They still have
it's
to
like a
hit,
brinker.
but if you hit,
Coils,
they're
coils,
critical.
Let's
Hey,
tear
Aaron.
Yeah.
and then
but you have
frost
advantage on the
attacks.
Because let's say there was a guy
Staff
who built
or
a build roll around whole person.
Thunderstrike. That'd be
Okay,
so mean if I used
2
my
is
Thunderstrike
him.
dagger.
Does he get a save for that each turn, or is it's
It's
just whole person is whole person?
Yeah, at the end of each turn.
At the end of his turn.
Neat. My custom weapon.
Hell no.
Okay, still held.
0.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Actually,
zero.
0.
Was that a natural
That
one?
was a natural one.
Didn't even try.
Oh,
So then 3,
he's
Yes.
enjoying the
Step
crowd.
in. Step in.
Get the flank. You already have advantage anyways.
Yeah, but just in case.
The triple flip.
Double advantage. That doesn't do
Roll 7d20. All right, so 2 attacks with advantage with the hammer. I sling the shield and grip the hammer with 2 hands. With advantage, so 19 to hit.
That hits. That'll be a crit.
I'm gonna drop an Eldritch Smite into that crit. So now I need to go to my notes on crits because my guy just is wild when he crits. Okay, so double weapon die plus 12d8 plus an extra weapon die.
You get 68 on
Yeah,
Oh my
because
god.
it's a level 5 spell slot.
Oh my gosh.
I asked you earlier, so what do you have in your arsenal? Oh, I just hit stuff. I was like, I
But
know
if you
do
hold
more.
somebody, he hits stuff.
Oh, sure.
The
When I said
12
get him, I was
Good
talking
hold
about
it.
Smith.
12d8 is 51 plus 7 is 58. 62. 72.
I think he's dead.
So 72 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I think he's dead.
You just
He's
crush
still
us.
alive.
Wow.
How much
Second
is he
attack.
hurting? Can I ask that? It's second attack.
Natural 19.
Hits.
Crits. Not dropping another
'cause
smite
he's
into
paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
You get a crit on 19 with paralysis.
Oh, I didn't
Wow.
add. Wait,
If
hold
you
on.
hit, it's a crit.
Was he
Wow,
close?
he's fun.
I shouldn't ask that. Plus
Is he-
5. So whatever I said before, plus 5.
The last one.
Yeah, the last one I had forgot 5.
Yeah, it wouldn't be killed.
Well,
Okay.
he's dead now.
So 9 plus 13. 13
I wanna know
23. That's great rolls.
I want to know the
28
damage.
damage.
I don't know.
He's still
Bonus action or bonus action
hanging
pull
on
on
by a
master.
thread, but
He's totally got 1 health left.
So 20 to hit.
that'll hit. He's dead.
Cool.
What's it look like?
Smack, smack, whack.
Smith hits him twice. The first time especially hard with the hammer, just lays him out flat. Smashes him again right in the ribs. And you see him kind of go whoa, like that and fall flat again. And then Smith reaches down with the gauntlet, kind of grips the hammer in the other hand. Gauntlet hand comes down right over the thing's face and just starts squeezing.
Well, so goes down with the first hit. Ribs kind of pop out the second hit. Face just
You could save the hammer for later. You could have gotten more.
as he pulls his hand away, there's just pieces of face coming off, and there's it's just hamburger face at this point.
Hammer.
Adam goes.
And as
I'll
I,
order mine with the size of fries.
because this doesn't take any sort of action, crushes his face. As my hand comes away, you see a specter coming up with it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is the specter's
You need
lifetime?
for specters, I forget.
I guess, yeah.
Is the specter's lifetime dependent upon the amount of health? Because that thing's been alive
Okay.
for a long time.
No,
You
unfortunately.
pretty much took that thing down single-handedly
In one,
in one turn.
Eldritch
with the help
Smite.
of whole person.
yeah, if it wasn't for that.
That's why I'm here. I can do maximum 24 damage and my best spell possible in a whole
Three.
turn. I'm not here to make damage.
4.
I'm here to make dreams come true. And nightmares.
Right claw
That was most definitely a nightmare.
for 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
At least for the null.
11 slashing.
By the way, the other Knoll is pissing its pants right now.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Right claw.
And it's like pleading with you as you just hear it. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
30-20.
That'll hit.
14
Hits.
slashing.
Dead. As you- that second hit takes it right up and slams it up against the wall. It just hits the wall and falls limp.
How's everyone doing?
I'm doing great.
Smith, you're not hurt, are you?
I'm okay. Can you bag this one for me? Can we
You
bag
need
this
to
real
put
quick?
this
We did it before,
null into the bag?
like last time.
With what?
What did we do bag? Remember?
With it all.
Who did we put in the bag last time?
In the woods. The
Oh,
gnolls
the
in
other null. I thought you were talking. Okay, yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
was a
yeah.
hobgoblin, maybe even. What was the things we attacked in the woods that were attacking his uncle?
Oh, that was a null. You're right. I forgot.
Yeah.
You're right. Get in this bag. Come on. And I open it up.
practiced at this.
And
We've got multiple bags of folding I can hold.
this is so gross. He's wearing full plate armor.
As I have.
Ooh, yeah.
We're thrifting that.
Yeah, nice.
We just stashed
Also
some
have a
full
blade.
play armor and a null body all in one.
As I have null blood and viscera on my claws, I'm just gonna start stalking forward.
Also, when we find the change, we have
Bruce.
surprise.
Bruce.
I will
You're
kind of
good.
wait until you guys are.
Okay. Bruce, are you okay? There's still a bear. You're fine. Did anyone take damage? Bringard? Did you take
Bringard's
damage?
a little bit hurt.
You?
I took like 40 damage.
That's about what
I might wait to heal people.
Bringard's good right now.
Smith's not complaining. I'm just like, if you were paying attention, you would have seen.
Bringard's good right now. He's not even bloody.
Like, if Adam was paying attention, not if you were. Jeez, if you were paying attention. I realized.
Jeez, man.
I'm over here plotting.
I meant like if you
I will
tactically.
be sniffing the air some more.
Who hit you?
See if I can sniff anything
No
around this
idea.
corner.
I think it was that guy that I.
Oh, he got you too? I thought he missed you. Okay.
Oh no.
No,
he got me
missed
quite
me.
a few times.
I
He
saw
missed
them
me.
get hit.
I didn't get hit.
Yes,
he did.
I almost got hit.
I was reading technicalities to see what I could possibly do to what might have been an invisible person, but I was like,
He was invisible with full arm master and sentinel and paladin.
Nice.
very nice.
Beautiful.
Wow.
So when he would have dropped you, that was a smite going into you.
Ah, okay.
The crit smite. So
Yeah,
Crit smite is
I'm like, this
deadly combo.
has to
Yeah.
be crit. Has to be.
oh yeah,
I was like,
already
this-
said it was a crit, but it was a crit with a smite.
Oh, you said it was a crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, crit with a smite. Oof.
And it was a blinding smite, so if you had stayed up, you would have been potentially blinded.
Oh, that's why he went down when I hit him because of the smite. Yeah.
So would I
Mine did
would
not
I
prone.
get, based on his armor and what he did, would I get that he's using holy magic or unholy magic?
You're probably more unholy than.
Yeah, but would I kind of be able to deduce that, or do I need to make a check?
Give me knowledge religion.
Okay. Hey.
We're bagging that glaive too. Like,
Oh yeah,
when
get,
we're back.
this,
Yeah.
get it in here. Yeah. Hey Corey, I got rid of 19 plus 4.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm afraid the demon is starting a religion and has acolytes. Ta-da!
Yeah, well, they're dead.
Yeah,
Well,
he has a
do you think
he has
he's
a
selling
symbol
one?
that has like 3 chains on it. Like that's his holy symbol.
I don't think I have to look up what that means. I think he's worshiping the dude who vacated.
You also on his glaive. So, on his glaive, there's a chain on the end of the glaive. He was actually every time he was hitting you, he was swinging the chain around and he was whipping
cool.
around and
That's cool.
cutting.
I like that.
Nice.
No, this symbol definitely doesn't mean anything about changing.
I'm sorry.
Obviously
I'm so
means
sorry.
that
Contents of bag.
they're definitely into it.
Dead.
That's what this symbol means. Definitely doesn't mean.
No.
There you go.
Definitely doesn't mean that.
Paladin.
Plate armor.
We messed up. Glaive.
We're going with the original template, right? Demon Forger.
Chain.
Okay.
For now.
Are you still raging?
Not at this point.
I was wondering. I just like moving these little things.
Well, the ultimate.
Well, Chief, do we continue?
I kind of want to give you the best of both worlds in that scenario.
I'm
Figure
already
what that
sniffing
actually
around the
means.
corner.
Because
You're like here.
bagging the body is so I can do because
And
I have room
Bernard's
for
gonna
one
fly
more,
up to
but
let you pass.
only in the
but if you
original.
do
I don't think he
Right.
knows you're doing that.
But the other one had more powerful versions, right? Questionably powerful.
just more options,
More options.
but less combat mechanics.
Okay.
So I wouldn't even say more powerful because
Just different.
Is Bridgard a construct?
Like I
See a
may
creature.
say you can do some of
Okay.
those.
Then I can heal him with some stuff, which is great.
I want you to
Yeah,
have
he's
them
hurt
all.
by about
really okay.
44.
Yeah, I'm never going to use
The
them
only
all in
creature
combat.
That's
There's just
fine.
no
Four
way.
of us.
Yeah,
plus
and that's
Bridgard.
fine. You don't necessarily have to use them all in
Yeah.
combat. You could
Like
that-
maybe one.
if you had options.
Yeah.
Turn them into different things. That might be more interesting.
That would be. Yeah.
You might be able to use them in different ways.
Yeah. There is like a stealthier version
Oh,
that I
wait,
haven't
yes,
used
I do,
yet.
But it's mass, so I don't want to use that.
But
now.
I mean,
only get
Thrall
to use it
is
once.
obviously more of them filling more of a
Two,
mobile
not
Mhm.
that.
platform kind of.
Yeah.
Hey, you're slight now.
Yeah.
So
Searching the other bodies too while you're stalking around.
swords, bows, nothing super exciting.
In the bag.
Sure.
How many swords?
Three swords, 3 longbows.
Short
Um,
swords?
Yeah, short swords. About
Anything interesting about the arrows?
They're poison tipped.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Could I use them on my crossbow? Or would you? Who else uses
Yeah,
them?
I
I
have
have
a
a
bow.
crossbow.
Is he a bow? Okay.
Mine wouldn't.
Yeah,
work,
not a
so I've
bolt.
got
It's
crossbow.
a tactical arrow.
I got a 21 on my whiff check.
My whiff.
How many poison arrows was it?
Wait a moment.
Who wants the poison arrows? You want these things? You're a bear. You
I
can't
can't
take them
use
right now.
Just give them to Brees.
Who?
42.
Sick.
Nice.
I rolled that randomly.
Let me know you want someone to die agonizing pain. I can accommodate.
Just use the arrows as like
The poison
Stabby
is a DC 12 poison. If they fail, they're poisoned for 1 minute every round. They get a save again. DC 12.
just use the arrows
Poison gives
like
disadvantage
little
on ability
knives.
checks and
Use
attack rolls.
stab people with arrows to poison
You
them.
do need to be careful using a poisoned arrow.
Because you could poison yourself.
Correct.
Except it's not poison, it's venom.
So I probably make you make
Poison needs to be consumed.
Either a dexterity save or a constitution save. I'll let you choose. Either one, you grin and bear it and you just take it.
What do you smell, Percy? What do you smell?
Alright,
Percy?
so you're sniffing?
Yep.
You smell death in the room ahead. You smell blood. Recently spilt blood.
Different from what we just spilled.
Correct.
We're too late.
It smells more human. Like, well, human-ish. Technically, yes, skinwalkers aren't human.
Mm-hmm.
It smells more like your blood.
Okay.
Doesn't smell like it's a lot of it, but it does smell like it's some of it.
I start trucking.
Bringar's gonna follow shortly behind. I'm gonna fly up after you.
I'm gonna go
Using collar.
and jump on.
So I'm
Rack's
going
back.
to load up the room and we can kind of look at it, but there's not going to be enough time unless you guys want to go past 12, which I don't think anyone does.
What time is it?
It's 11 already.
Oh, jeez. So we're loading up the room and not doing anything with it?
Correct.
We're just gonna see it and then talk for an hour.
See it and then pause.
Chin demon ahead. Just like a little warning sign next to the entrance. Warning, chain demon ahead. I do like using this figure for Bringard. Good Bringard figure. Except it's got arms. Bringard doesn't have arms. Also, I can't set my character up for Bringard. That's another thing. Oh, I did it. Never mind. I spoke too soon. That was a big move. I feel like you should just have a picture of an actual cave up there. So that we kind of have an atmospheric. This is
You
what
see that
would be
adverti-
even cooler.
advertisements for the like AR augmented reality D&D?
No.
That
stuff.
sounds cool.
Like everybody has their phones or their tablets and they see like the same environment.
Oh, crazy.
That
on the table.
sounds cool.
Yeah. I'm not totally sold on it.
Yeah.
It does sound cool.
But that Magic Mike guy is promoting it. What's his
Oh yeah,
name?
what's his name?
Joe Mangelino or something.
Oh. Yeah.
Something. Who I expect to either be the big bad or really close to the big bad in Campaign 3. Because at the end, well, never mind.
Spoiler.
I know. I know.
Yeah, at the end of 1, something that I've largely now spoiled.
No, I would say.
No?
spoiled.
Say, I already knew about it, and if you're not going to watch it, which I think most people are
Yeah.
at that point, that's not a problem.
It's pretty delicious.
Ever.
And,
Yeah.
honestly, even if you knew that information, getting to that scene, you're like,
Mhm.
like it's a fun moment.
That is a big cave. Oh, assuming
Adam sees all this. Goes, I hate church.
You sure you don't want to get into this?
It doesn't seem like the right spot. Something's wrong about that one. It's probably the wrong. Ah, that's what this is it. It's right on the edge anyways. I would have to move the whole map down.
Put this on there.
There's a giant
Falling
chasm in
over.
between the back.
Look at that!
Falling over.
Isn't that handy? Mappy.
Okie doke.
Chain demons totally. Ready to sacrifice them all.
I was gonna use this guy. That's right. just so we have an understanding of what is going on. All right. So, first of all, the room smells pretty open. That's the worst one. Oh, okay. I've got them up there. I guess you're just sniffing, so that's all I'll give you for now. You smell blood
Smells open.
and death, and yeah, it's cavernous. The room.
If I smell,
You smell
it smells
metal
like
too.
my.
Yeah, that's right. You said you
Mild-ish.
ran around the corner, didn't you?
Yeah, I would have just.
Okay, that's why I
Charged.
put that stuff in. Right.
And of course, we'd all follow.
Right.
Yeah. Bringer's definitely right behind you with an animal's back. Oh, let's. Hold on, so give me that hole right there. It's got more holes.
Are you towards the back, Adam? Is that your MO?
Yep. For life.
And then I'm right behind Bruce on right here.
Ooh, the Spectre has a fly speed of 50.
Okay. So, as you rush into the room, you see, like I said, a very large room open up, large cavernous room. Ceilings go up about 50 feet in the front half. In the back, it slopes up and arches, and within the back there, it goes up probably another, like it arches back up a little bit. I suppose 60 feet total as it hits the top there. Along the back wall, chained to the wall, are 7 of your tribesmates. Give me a perception check.
22.
22 as well.
You do notice that Roshin is one of those. On the altar is one who has been throat cut, bleeding out, gasping for the last bits of air. Not dead yet, but pretty darn close to it. Surrounding the altar are 4 gnolls. They look really sickly. And then a chain demon who would look. Oh, that one's touched. Like this guy. Kind of looks more like that. Chains all around. There are 3 or 4 pillars set up. There's an altar around there. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it too later so that we know where to set it up. Altar's got some kind of magic runes around it. It's on a raised platform. A few steps leading up to it. There are chains all over this, spider webbing throughout the top and the ceiling, on the sides. They're just, it's like I said, it's like a spider web of chains at this in this area. As you rush in, the chain demon just kind of looks at all of you guys as you rush in and goes, welcome. I see my friend is back. And he looks at Midnight as he rushes in.
Back to take you out.
Right. I have all that I need here. And that is where we will end it. If you guys want to put yourselves where you would be when you rush in the room, assuming you're rushing
Where
in.
would you want to
If
be?
you're not rushing in, you're welcome to, and then we'll call it.
I'm rushing in, and
If
I'm
he's rushing in, I'm rushing in.
Yeah. Probably like
Everybody's
right here.
rushing.
I would go further in.
Further.
Everybody's rushing.
I would go as far as I could go before something stopped me.
Scott, why do you always hide back there? You gotta find every crevice to hide in, don't you?
I do have something to save this guy next time.
Is that your second favorite crevice?
But I'm worried it's also
Adam.
going to.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
right
But I get to
on Rallick in the
choose
doorway,
There's this knoll.
so I can.
so I can heal all of us that got hurt.
Hey guys!
Save that.
What's up? Just dancing here.
I get some fun ideas next time.
All right, I want to get into this fight, but it would be a while.
Yeah.
These are rocks. What is this ledge right here?
That is just a rock ledge going up.
Okay, so they're low. Are they lower than the people behind them, or higher?
The people are on the cliff are
Buddy.
higher up,
Buddy.
chained to the wall.
Can I ask the age of the person on the altar?
30.
Oh, okay, so I'm an adult. Okay, I thought they had taken women and children. Okay, can I do one thing?
I will say it's a woman. Sure.
Okay, a medium-sized creature, right?
Medium.
Yeah.
Humanoid.
Can I do one thing before we stop that won't have any effect on anything at all?
Sure.
It just feels like Adam's first impulse when he walks into the room. He's just going to use thaumaturgy to right behind the chain devil, just to. Ah! This is
The chain demon falls over dead.
just feels right.